Cause you're not the camera. Hey, don't stand anywhere over. Get him out of here right fucking now. Get out, bitch.
Someone called the ambulance. Chaser, where the fuck is that fucking faggot? Oh wait, Nick Ricada, are you gonna get me out of state for being a sick revenge porn Ricada and a tax evader? Nick, why don't you donate a couple $100? You're probably getting sick with paper. You're getting sticked with grapes. I'm just getting sticked with papers. Damn, look at the state of a fucking bitter Ricada. Lawsuits going on in 2 states, and all they ever say is horse rapists. Fucking Blaze, they really don't like this. Nick, how about you learn how to form a case? They're not just throwing punches, these niggas be throwing diapers, and I can't afford to fight this since they brought forward my case. Nick, I don't like that tweet you made. I don't like your evil face. Fuck your legal takes. Time to fornicate. Start cross-breeding your wife with the guy that's no more than 4'8". Yeah, they said I'm 5'1". Now after I caught that plane, they said I got that brain damage. I'm probably insane. I pulled my panties aside, squat on this bowling lane. Bitch asked me where the bathroom is. A game. This whole fucking thing's the bathroom. What was I saying? Hold my tongue before I say some shit I can't reword. A fucking massive cuck deserves a massive, massive curd. That's right, you niggas heard. God damn it, I shit the bed so much, niggas call me a hamper herd. Before I get indicted, you're always invited. Before I get indicted, you're always invited. Before I get indicted, you're always invited. Jesse, say hi to Faith. Alice, say hi to May. No need to hide your face. Up in the league of rape. You can call me Superman, but I don't go for Lois Lane. Pick the white trash lane with the slowest brain. I'm a cop to blame. The second my awful slain. Gator and Augie same. You dumb niggas all the same. Flamenco, Mimico, I see now why your ass is single. It's simple. Your sister's in the basement screaming, let me go. I got no talent, but I guess I've got a talent for gas and hard. But I don't mean I'll crash hard. Just that you're my passage. They love MC Jarbo. Of course, I want to hear the gun. Come on, Matt. Share that shit with everyone.
All right, man. Dad will never have to improvise, no mission or plan to try to crowdfund feeding all these kids that he's had. So where's the next one gonna be, dog? Michigan, man. Can't be that many fat chicks who like these pics in Japan. The West to be the world's best non-visiting dad. The worst shit on his laptop makes even the president sad. This nigger went from Allah Akbar, Walaikum Salam, to a straight bitch that needs like 8 fucking acres of land.
Before I get indicted, you're always invited. You know what? Fuck you, moron. You're always invited. Before I get indicted, you're always invited. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. Chat. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. I'm gonna let that go through and then I'm gonna unmute it. As always, thank you. They should be $1 now. I am assuming that if you donated 10 of them, that it is, I think. Chat, I don't talk about a lot of lolcows that I appreciate. Well, appreciate is the wrong term. I don't talk about a lot of lolcows that I privately enjoy. Mostly just because, like, you know, a good chunk of them, they're worth just kind of like enjoying on your own. You know, maybe one day I'll bring them out into the open, you know, but one might allegedly be in trouble right now. Tapeworm, thank you for the gifted membership. Very much appreciated. By the way, whoever got memberships, make sure you say thank you. Make sure you say thank you. I'm gonna unmute it now. Here, let me replay that. It'll work. Oh, no, it did not. Okay. Anyway, one VTuber, or not VTuber, excuse me, I'm reading chat right now. One lolcow that I'm following a little bit. I'm hearing rumors that he might be done soon. Like, allegedly he's going to go through a new arc of content in jail. Which, if that happens, then maybe I'll talk about him. Maybe. Maybe. If he does actually go to jail, maybe I'll do like a stream on him. I just kind of like avoid talking about this one lolcow in particular because he's interesting the first time. He's definitely interesting the first time. Okay. But afterwards, he kind of like loses his interest for me. Sorry, I've been on the wrong screen. Hi, everybody. How's it going tonight? I hope everyone's having a good day today. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm tired as fuck. Had another long day. My boss is, you know, it's funny. Maybe my boss and I kind of have this as a little funny joke. Yesterday was my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a good one. I hope your birthday yesterday, don't tell me how old you are, but I hope your 21st birthday was magical for you. I hope that you had a magical 21st birthday. Long day at the Yippee Factory? Yes. Long day at the Yippee Factory. I'll say it like this. All right, I'll say it like this. Okay? And I said this to my boss yesterday, too, because I've been... I am at my new job. I am doing something that he doesn't have happen very often. But, like, work is low. New year, you know.
and you know, it'll chug up, but like just after Christmas, work kind of goes down. But he's like adding extra tasks for some people. He's getting the opportunity for extra tasks, and he's giving them to me primarily. Like, there's only 2 people that can do it out of the like 80 or so people. Well, it's like 30 to 40 people a day, but there's only 2 people that do these special jobs a day, and he chose me to do one the last 3 days that I've been working. And I asked him, thank you for becoming a member, I appreciate that, very much appreciated. Good night. But anyway, so I asked him, I was like, are you giving me this work because my workstation, because I'm not at my normal workstation. I asked him, I was like, is it because my normal workstation has no work? Or is it because you depend on me? Or, well, not depend. Is it like because you know I'll actually get it done or do it? And he's like, I chose you because you actually show up. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know. I did not know that I did not know that that was like the bare minimum to be considered a good employee. Kind of sad, honestly. When like high expectations is what you think should be the front door, you start to think to yourself, wow, excuse me. And obviously I don't put myself down. I feel like I've been working pretty well, I would say. My boss says my boss is one of those guys where if he doesn't talk to you, then you're just fine. Whereas I've had bosses that will actively come up and say, hey, you know, we've gotten our reports. You know, when I worked for Amazon had a weekly scorecard, you know, and when the weekly scorecard comes out, one of my old bosses would tell everybody how they did for the week. This boss, he doesn't tell you at this job. He doesn't tell you he doesn't tell you anything unless you're in trouble. Which is funny. Means you're allowed to show up late. No, actually, showing up on time is actually like apparently also a big deal. Listen, okay, it goes like this. Showing up and on time is like a big deal. Like if I do those 2 things consistently, my boss will love me. And besides like having tenured people that get to do things over me because they're tenured, that they I am basically a good employee, which is funny. I was worked out of a job. I am sad to hear that. I'm sad to hear that. I hope you have a job now, but that really bites. That really bites. But no, yeah. And here's the crazy thing. I don't even think half of my coworkers don't show up. I just think that like it's hard to find consistency, you know? That's what I think. That like, cause I'm not gonna like badmouth any coworkers. I'm just going based off of like the vibe that I got. And the vibe that I got is basically just, I trust you because you show up consistently and you're on time consistently, and I never have to wonder. Which, you know, I've only been doing this for, actually it's just barely over a month now. Just barely over a month. So hey, that's cool. But you know, if I earn his respect that fast, you know, I'll take it. But like, it still makes me feel bad. Regardless. This is the 3rd day in a row, and he hasn't responded yet. But he typically tells me late in the evening if I'm doing it the next day. If I don't hear probably by midnight. I'm going to assume that I don't have my special shift again tomorrow, which I'm going to be real with you, I am okay with. Today was just tiring. Oh, man. It was tiring. I had to deal with some rough stuff, and oh, goodness. Occo works in Little Somalia. Don't like that. In other words, I'm late and gay to work. Yes, something like that. I couldn't imagine being anything other than early to something as important. Well, okay, listen. If you are, let's say that you are like 10 minutes before the job starts, you know, a lot of people will, a lot of bosses will love you for that. Me personally, you know, what I will do is I'll show up to the work site sometimes 20 minutes early. You might think, well, 20 minutes, that's like extra time you could be in bed. What I do is I want to be ready to start working without being like, oh, fuck, I need to take 10 and go to the bathroom. So I just show up early so I can, like, abuse the bathroom. And then, like, I'm ready to go. And, of course, you know, you still have to go... you still have to go in between, like, work. But, like, I just go to the bathroom and I sometimes joke that I defile the bathroom. It depends. It depends. Again, it's a joke, but like I'll sometimes when somebody at work when I use the restroom, they'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go to defile the bathroom. I'll be right back." Do I deal with dumb coworkers? No, pretty much not. No, this is a job where you really don't have to do that kind of stuff. Thankfully. Anyway, going back to the lolcow I was talking about. They might be having the thing I'm hearing is that this lolcow might get one of two outcomes, and it'll be interesting. It will be interesting. Occo confirmed destroys the company toilet. I mean, I don't know. I just use the restroom. Listen, I have perfected the art of making some people laugh when it comes to little stuff like that. Like, occasionally what I'll do when I'm like going out and doing stuff, I'll ask people, I was like, "Can I borrow your restroom?" And they'll say yes, you know, because, like, you know, most people when somebody's like, "Oh, can I use your restroom?" It's not a second thought. You know what I mean? It's not a second thought. You just, like, get to go to the restroom because you asked. But what I like to do is, you know, I know that subconsciously they're just going to say yes because, yeah, why not? It's a public restroom. I add that extra little bit at the end. So what I'll do is I'll say, "Hey, can I borrow your restroom?" And, of course, they'll say yes. And I'll be like, "All right, thank you. I promise I'll give it back when I'm done." Always gets them laughing just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not even, like, super duper serious. It's just, like, they always find it funny because, like, it demands them to double back and say, wait a minute. Oh, I see. And so it's just, like, it's a funny joke, but by the same time, I don't know. I just think it's silly. It's one of those ways where I try to just have a little bit of humor, you know. Remember to return it. Exactly. But anyway, that's kind of like my update for the day. I'm exhausted. Let me turn down the music. It's too loud for me. There we go. Did I return it? Always. You always return the restroom. Excuse me. Anyway, the news for today is kind of interesting. There's a bunch of random stuff here that I want to talk about. There really isn't, like, a main person. Can I borrow fry? how does a person borrow a fry? I know what you're saying that from, and I ain't gonna repeat it. It's really funny. Fun fact, that Boondocks joke that you're referencing actually comes from a real teacher. And like the teacher was unironically just like, well, I'm confused. This is how he's using it. And they like, he had actually like painted. He drew out like the difference between the hard R and the soft A. And like it was a little bit more serious than like obviously in the anime, but it was funny. All right. Exactly. How does one borrow? Well, okay, borrowing a pencil is a little bit easier, I would say, than borrowing a fry. Teacher was unironically correct. Yes, he was unironically correct. That was funny. Okay, unironically, the guy was correct in what he was saying. It's funny, is what it was. Anyway, I have some random stuff. I have some funny random stuff. There's gonna be a little bit of some React tonight, I will say. Maybe just a little bit of React and some discussion. I think I'm going to start out the first hour by myself, and then I'll let some people in. Tonight, the long boy thing that I think I want to start is the Bathtub Ross Chronicles. If you've no idea who Bathtub Ross is, you are a lucky individual, in my personal opinion. So, congratulations. You should probably run away while you still have time. If the name Bathtub Ross doesn't terrify you, you just run now. All right? All right? For those that are still here, though, that don't know or that do know but want my commentary over it, I will say I've only looked into the when I re-listened to all of Medicare's old shit, I only listened to that once, and I will tell you, I only listened to it once because it was kind of gross and just a little uninteresting to me. Mostly just, I don't know, I guess I'm a little too desensitized to finding kind of crazy people like Bathtub Ross, I guess you could say. But like, we'll get there. I have some lore with Bathtub Ross. That's right, Hurtbox, you told me about that. And when I get to him, you're allowed to... I mean, like, when I open up the call, friends are allowed to jump in. If they eat the borrowed fry, don't face the social awkwardness of asking for a back. Just go cannibal on them and eat the fry yourself. Easy. Exactly. Oh, goodness. Anyway, we're not going to start off with the horror of Bathtub Ross. Is it more or less cursed than Chris Chan? I would say more cursed than Chris Chan. Just saying. Just saying, if it's more cursed than Chris Chan. But before we get started with that, really quickly, chat. In about 3.5 days, you can start pledging for the Yippee plushie. If you haven't, all right, you can get your notification right here. You can click on this button and enter your email. It'll tell you when the Yippee becomes available. And you can pledge $2 for it. I believe the total is like $30 and then shipping. So if you want to be notified of when it launches in 4 days. You can like click that petition right now. Okay. I am going to be shilling the shit out of this because I really want a Yippee plushie. I really want one. I will be buying one. I am gonna ask the makeshift guy like what I can do in terms of giveaways, if I can. If I can do a giveaway, I will buy like a couple of them and then give them away eventually. And I'll sign them, I guess. I will sign them. If I can, I will buy a couple and then sign them and then give them away to you. Okay, that is what if I can, I will do that. 100% I will do that. But make sure you click this link so that you can open up the makeshift store and get notified of when the petition launches. Maybe percentage discount. No, 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 no. I think I'll just like do a giveaway. You know, if I can, like, I'll buy a couple, and then if I can, what I'll do is I'll buy a couple and then eventually give them away. You know, it could be 80% of the pledges. Well, I'm not Bo Blacks, so no, that's not true. I don't think I can afford that many. I'll be honest with you. That's like six. It's a lot of money. 200 plushies times $30 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, honestly. So the power of the Christian Yippee compels you. Well, that would be Celestium. She does have a Yippee, by the way. Does the Yippee come with the cross? No. You should most likely expect the Yippee to be something like this, although she'll get glasses, because I asked for the original picture to be used, basically. So yeah, the idea is that you're going to get the original Yippee with the glasses. You'll have to provide the cross or the pizza or the ice cream yourself, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, you'll have to provide all those things on your own. And if you do get it, I hope to see some funny pictures. All right. Yeah. This guy, yes. Pretty much. So not the long hair Yippee. There's no long hair Yippee, but there is the long Yippee. There will not be. I mean, like, if this is successful, there is a chance that we get some more in the future. However, like, I would expect that the long Yippee could come if we can get this one. We'll get the we'll get there. We'll get there. So yes, invest in Yippee stonks. All right, we're gonna take this one all the way to Mars, if that makes sense. Anyway, that I just wanted to throw that in there. There's my long shill. You know, I don't shill for a lot of things, chat, because I don't have a lot of things. But you know, grab that. The long Yippee longer than the long boy Atari. Yes, long Yippee is like super duper tall. Long Yippee can play basketball and guitar, and she protects the little Yippies, and she's immune to magic, but she needs help doing some things herself. Never forget the long Yippee. Yes. Maybe we could make a long man joke out of that. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about how Kizuna Ai, a lot of people would consider Kizuna Ai to be one of the progenitors of VTubing. Let's talk about how she is becoming a Fortnite skin that you can get. And a lot of people, there's a very mixed reaction, basically. But she is coming to Fortnite. In fact, I think this is the first VTuber to come to Fortnite. All right, the very, very first VTuber to be included in the Fortnite scene, which tells me that if Kizuna Ai, basically like the mother of VTubing, if she is coming in, then I would expect that that more VTubers could come in the future. It's Kizuna Ai, not Kizuna AI. Yes, there is a difference. There is a difference. Mainstream VTuber virus? I don't think so. I honestly don't really think so. And thank you for the head pats for the Yippies. I kind of disagree. Now you might notice that that I'm on a Rev Says Desu post. Well, there is a reason, and that is because a lot of people are just saying, people I think are very confused, because when you search Kizuna Ai, it looks like Kizuna AI, when it's not Kizuna AI, it's Kizuna Ai, and because of that, people are getting confused. They think that this is some AI thing, which tells me that eventually, here, I'm just going to pull up the original post here. I'm gonna throw this up here. We'll show that in a moment. This is the original post here. Let's see if we can. I mean, most of it does. Most of it does seem to be nice memes. Some of it does seem to be turds, you know, and then others are like people saying, "Oh, people don't understand what this is." I expect there to be a bit of a normie revolt, just a little bit. I don't think a bunch of like, I'm gonna be real with you. Is this going to like impact the VTuber scene? I don't think so very much. Look in the quotes. Okay, let's look at some of the quotes. Let's look at some of the quotes. Okay, I don't care about Kazahana. I don't care about him. Okay. Okay, so far, let's see. Let's see. I agree with Celestium somewhat on this. Well, some people are upset that recent people haven't gotten more tracks. Oh well. Most people here seem to be happy. Oh, this person has no idea. This person has no idea. That's funny. You hate AI, but this AI is okay. For those that don't know, yeah, she is not AI. One step closer to this. Gods above, I hope not. Oh man, that would be weird. Oh, there's Jazz. Based Jazz. Peak retardism on this post. I haven't seen. I guess I need to like sort by new. Reminder that Kazuna I. Oh my gosh, Kazuna I is 10 years old. No way. That is insane. That just makes me feel old. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I remember when she was mostly new. And I was like, oh, I want to do that one day. Zeus put Callie in Fortnite, and I still won't play it. If they put Callie in Fortnite, I will buy her skin. And then, like, probably never play Fortnite, because I don't play Fortnite unless it's with friends, or I get, like, that push. And the push is over. Like, the previous push where I did play Fortnite for, like, a week or two, it's over. Right now, it's Maple Story. Right now, it's Maple Story. Guess what I have on in the background? Right now, it's Maple Story. I'm one of the sad girls from FaZe. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. But yeah, so this is coming. A lot of people are seemingly upset, I guess, because they think this is AI. It's not AI. And I don't know. Some people are malding. But this is one of her emotes. It looks decent. As somebody that really didn't watch Kazuna I really don't know how to judge this as a thing. But yeah, so she's coming to Fortnite. And some people literally are losing their collective minds over this just because of her name. And you know what? That's pretty hilarious in my personal opinion. Put Pippa in Fortnite and my life is yours. That would be funny. If Pippa got into Fortnite, I'm gonna be real. I think Pippa would hate it because she's not like she doesn't like all that Zoomer stuff. Just personally, I don't think that Pippa would enjoy it that much. Hatsune Miku's over 21. Oh, she can drink now. Perfect. Sheena for Fortnite. She already has a Benelli. I don't know what you mean, but yeah. So this is a thing that's going on, and congratulations to Kazuna for this. This is cool. Also, one other thing that's kind of funny. I haven't seen it too much yet. I'm sure it probably is already out there, but I'm pretty sure Kazuna is a lolicon. Pretty sure she's already she is a lolicon. So, and I'm pretty sure that like the pedo comments will come out regardless of whether or not people know that. Because I'm sure that people have just called this pedo bait because, you know. everything is pedo bait these days. You know, everything is just like fucking retarded, and just because Una is cultured. I don't know what that says about me because I'm not, but yeah, I'm pretty sure those kinds of comments already exist for this kind of collab, and you know, people are just gonna have to deal with it. People have already been well, I mean, I already knew people would do that, but like, I do wonder if people are specifically going to go after her in this context, if that makes sense. They think liking cute things like anime is cringe? Sure. Anything Japan is pedo bait? There are legitimately people that think that, and it's kind of sad. There are legitimately people that think the entire island of Japan is full of pedophiles, and all right, King. You know, that's way too much. I disagree heavily with you on that one right there. You know, but anyway. This is an interesting thing. This is kind of fitting along the lines of anime, and since we're talking about tourists, since we talk about tourists right now, let's talk about potentially more touristy behavior, and that is Mr. Beast. That is Mr. Beast. So this kind of like sparked a great thing, and I have to give it out to cool guy friend Marshall Bowman. This guy likes to I don't think he intentionally starts fights. In fact, I know for sure this man does not start fights. He just kind of like has hot takes, and people tend to get upset at him for it. But he made this post. Somehow, I don't know how Mr. Beast got a hold of it. Let me see here. He's not tagging Mr. Beast. He's not showing anything. He's just giving a comment on something that Mr. Beast said. Because, like, so, like, let me give you the TLDR of what's going on right now. Mr. Beast, or Mr. Breast, it was kind of like this. He was, like, doing a weird promotion for One Piece. And you know that he was doing what? I don't think he ever came out and said it. But he basically like had the One Piece thing, and he was talking about how much he loved One Piece, or that he was getting into it. And he was acting like a tourist that was getting paid to say, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this thing I'm being paid for. And a lot of people were calling him a tourist because of how he was talking. In response, what he ended up doing is he called all of these anime profile pictures clowns, which is a great start, by the way, to prove that you're not a tourist. And then he said that he loves a lot of anime. Loves One Piece. Supposedly One Piece isn't on the list. Yeah, we'll get onto the list. Oh, excuse me. We will get to the list. We'll get to the list. I should mention before we get to the list, there's a lot of anime on there that I haven't seen. However, I know I am not a tourist because of some of the animes that I have watched in the background. A lot of the Trigger animes I have seen, especially... Can I say that I'm automatically not a tourist because I watched Fully Cully? Like, I watched Fully Cully 1 in its entirety with a friend, and we shared that anime together, and it was absolutely amazing. Even though I still don't feel like I understand the entirety of Fully Cully, and I need to rewatch it again, I feel like saying that you watched that in its entirety means that you're not a tourist. I still haven't watched Boku no Pico, mostly just because people tell me I'll be traumatized when I do, even though I know what comes in it. But like, I haven't seen that one. I have also watched, again, like I said, a lot of Trigger's animes. I watched Promare. Promare is an anime movie. I watched Little Witch Academia, which it was definitely very niche, and that's where it kind of led to my name. I watched Kill a Kill, which is kind of mainstream, but also not really a mainstream, if that makes sense. So I feel like that's a good one. Their furry anime, I can't remember its name, but I watched that one. That one was really good. And then Magica Madoka. Magica Madoka is unironically my favorite series to rewatch. And if you ask, is it because I'm a masochist? The answer is no. It's because I like horror, sci-fi anime, out of this world kind of anime, basically. And so I really liked that one. Beast Star, I have no idea. It's the one where the girl gets turned into a furry against her will, and she has to learn to live as a furry in a human/furry world. And the furries are like second hands. It's basically like a better Zootopia, if you want my Got You Over Magic. I have yet to see that one. I have yet to see that one. I think it might be BNA. I think. Yeah, I think it's Brand New Animal. Yeah, it's Brand New Animal. Brand New Animal. I like that one. Full Metal Alchemist. I'm watching that right now with Ava every Tuesday on her channel. And I'm watching Brotherhood, I believe is the name of it. And yes, it took me a moment to remember that Eric is Vic Mignogna. And the moment I recognized that, I was like, oh my gosh. I am going to be watching the show, and I am only going to see the face of Vic Mignogna when I watch this. It's funny. But okay, so here's the funny thing. I have not watched any of the normie animes, and in fact, a lot of the animes that he lists here, I have not seen any of them. None of them. Well, let's see here. I have seen Code Geass, which I know that Temp is going to say is not like a normie anime. And I would say that if you've seen Code Geass, you're probably not fully a tourist. But Code Geass is also another anime that I think a lot of people might have said that they've watched. I have no idea. I've seen Code Geass. I've not finished it, but I've seen Code Geass. But like, there's a lot of animes on this list that I read them and I'm like, okay, here's the thing. You might not 100% be a tourist. Maybe not. But a lot of the animes on this list, I recognize the name only because they are popular with the normies. If that makes sense. Outside of that, like... And Mizu made a point about this too, where a lot of these animes could be found as like a top list on anime favorite websites. And what's weird about this, well, really quickly, you know, Marshall says all of this, and then Mr. Beast says that this is slander. You can't call him a fake anime fan. This is a weird, like, rebuttal. And if you want me to be completely honest with you, I'm like split between like whether or not this is Mr. Beast being funny or silly, or if Jimmy is actually like really pissed off that people think that he's a fake anime fan. If he's actually pissed off that people think he's like a fake anime fan, that is kind of funny in my personal opinion. If he actually like thinks that, but I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't. I would not know. Were these anime on Netflix at one time? I don't know if all of them are. I don't know if all of them are. I know a good chunk of these animes were on Netflix at some point. I know that at the very least, Death Note was. I mean, we all know Death Note. Listen, Death Note, you are a normie if you say that that's an anime you like, because everybody has seen the shitty movie. Everybody knows how bad the shitty movie was. And so, yeah, you can't say that Attack on Titan, I would say that everybody knows about that anime. So saying that you watch it, it doesn't make you necessarily an anime fan. Naruto, I would say the same thing. Frieren, I've not seen Frieren. And again, like, besides Code Geass, I have not really watched any of these on this list. Maybe it's because I refuse to watch anything that's like mainstream, but I have not really watched anything on this list, basically. But like, his like argument is that he has watched all of this stuff And this is proof that he is not like a normie. And again, the question that you have to ask is like, is he being serious? Is he being like it? One, is he being serious? And two, like, if he is being serious, why is he being so pissy about it? Watch Freerun. You can add it to like the mountain of different titles I need to watch. All right. You can add it to the top of all of the titles. Okay. You could be me and only watch Ghibli or Miyazaki films. I've watched a lot of Ghibli movies. Oh, you know what? I know I'm not a tourist because I watched the both the original and animated versions of Metropolis. So I'm definitely not a normie, because if you've never seen Metropolis, you don't know old anime like I do. I've seen old anime, and that's one of them. Steins Gate is a non-normie. Okay, fair. Fair enough. The whole list is all tourist-friendly anime. Is it really? Because again, I've not seen a lot of these. I recognize a lot of the names, but I've not seen basically any of them. He lists My Hero. I'm assuming when he lists My Hero, I'm assuming he's talking about My Hero Academia. That's super normie bait. Like, I remember all of the normies getting pissed off when a ship didn't go off the way they wanted to. And it's just like, that's super normie. Attack on Titan, definitely normie. Freerun, everybody, like, I've seen all the Freerun memes. Like, a lot of these are just like, if I've seen memes of this, like, very, very big mainstream memes of this, I don't know. I would kind of count them as normie. A lot of these are on Netflix. I just checked. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your record for it. That's funny. No harem detected. Tourist detected. That's funny. You might as well have said Dragon Ball and Pokemon. Man, that's funny. Again, like, I am not like the mega expert on a lot of the regular animes. Like, again, I don't know very many of these names. I know way more niche titles, if that makes sense. Has anyone seen Darling in the Franxx? I want to. Mostly just because I heard it was funny and then had a weird ending, which is funny. Listed Netflix? Yes. Freerun is good. It has memes, but hoodweebs hated it. I bet that. But yeah, so like he lists all these anime. And I'm hearing that allegedly a lot of these anime are just Netflix anime, which is funny. Which is funny. Which tells me that there's two things that could have happened. He either went to Netflix and he went to Netflix and looked at all these names and then maybe added a few that probably aren't on Netflix. Or he's seen all of these animes, but they were all on Netflix at some point. Metropolis, Ray Charles, Start Singing I Can't. Oh, that's a good song. That is a fantastic song. Good movie, by the way. I love Metropolis. It's fan-fucking-tastic. I remember when I was a kid and I watched that movie. I really liked the girl. Mostly because she turned out to be like a killer robot in the end, and I thought that was cool. But yeah, so a lot of people, despite Mr. Beast listing this, they are not convinced that he's like not a normie. It's hilarious. Not necessarily bad that they're on Netflix. I mean, that, yes, I will say, well, it's not necessarily bad that they are on Netflix. The problem is like, because they are on Netflix, it feels like a cop-out to just list these unless like you've actually seen animes that aren't on Netflix. I feel like it's a cop-out to just list all of these here. Isn't Darling in the Franxx all references? I have no idea. Is there any proof that he watches anime and didn't just get a list from some website? No, this is his proof. This is his proof right here. What's funny is in the comments, all right. Oh, well, there you go. You got Hurtbox, which is funny. You got people trying to get answers for his questions here. They're like, here's a test to prove your otaku dom right here. And then people People obviously answer all of these questions just to try and troll, but it's just like I do like that some people are actually like asking questions here. This person thinks that he stole the oh goodness, what is a tourist in this context? I would say that anybody that just like watches the mainstream stuff or claims to have seen the main, like a lot of these anime, some of them are definitely niche for sure, and it would be harder for like a mainstream tourist person to name them. But there's a lot of these animes on here that if I see, I'm just gonna be like, okay, you saying that you watch this doesn't actually make you not a tourist. It just means that you've seen everything that all of the other people have seen. And maybe, and you know, the more I think about it, maybe it is a little weird to just like gatekeep somebody based off of the quote unquote normie stuff that exists on Netflix. But I do think like the problem that I see a lot of people are having is they don't feel like he's actually a fan. They just feel like it's, again, a skin suit that people are putting on, specifically because he's trying to be like sharing this ad for for One Piece. The list is mostly normie. Yeah. It has to be mainstream only because many anime fans are shonen only from before the 1980s. That's fair. The problem is there's no hot takes. Very true. Very, very true. I don't know. I think for me, like, there are some names on here that I list. If he listed, like, if a normie listed, I would say that doesn't make you an anime fan. That just means that you watched what everybody else watched. There's a few on here where it's just like, maybe. Maybe. Saying that you watched Code Geass is a maybe, you know? But, I don't know. I think a lot of people still aren't convinced. Mizu very much so. Again, like, and I know that he told me he's going to talk about this. I don't know if that's tonight or tomorrow or when he's planning to do it. But Mizu's going to talk about this, I know, at some point. And I like his opinion because he says the small thing to note, every single anime listed here would appear on one of those must-watch shonen tard channels, which is yeah, I would agree there. Yeah, I would say that a lot of normies, a lot of normie tards would say that they watched all these as animes. I'm sure that, like, if you asked a couple of VTubers, this would be their list as well. And if you told them that doesn't make them an anime fan, they get really fucking pissed off. Oh, goodness. Anyway, I just wanted to include this as a funky little aside here. Again, I think Mizu is probably going to talk about it more. When he does, I encourage you to go watch it because I know that Mizu's probably got more of a breakdown on this than I probably would. Because again, I've watched mostly nothing but niche anime. You know, I couldn't get into. I tried Naruto, couldn't get into it. I still haven't finished Code Geass. I read the plot for Attack on Titan and I was like, I think I'm good. I'll watch it if other people do. I refused to watch Death Note because I saw the Netflix series and I thought this is absolutely god-awful. But there's a lot of other stuff on here that is just like I've never really heard of. I know Hunter x Hunter is one that I think a lot of people have seen. But like I have just watched nothing but niche anime. That's like it. Does that make me like weird? I feel like that makes me weird because I haven't watched a lot of these niche ones. I have just seen, or excuse me, all these normie ones. I have just seen some of the niche ones. But it's kind of funny. At least you're watching Full Metal Alchemist. No, yeah, for sure. I plan to watch. I plan to finish that with Ava. It's Ava's favorite. The manga is better. I actually read a couple volumes of the manga, I think. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Because I am way more into manga than I am anime. Like, oh, okay. If we're talking about niche, I'm looking at my wall right now. I have a couple volume. I have a volume of Uzaki-chan. I have Reincarnated as a Slime. That's a really good one, by the way. Reincarnated as a Slime is a really good one. I have the Magica Madoka side story, which I only bought it because my favorite character got her own story, and then she still dies at the end, sadly. Oh, Cells at Work. Cells at Work. Okay, unironically, Cells at Work. Fantastic one. If you have not read or watched Cells at Work, just take in mind, Cells at Work is an anime that focuses on you learning about the body. They literally have fight scenes with cancer cells. It's cool. Like I showed it to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I know that you think anime and manga is stinky after you showed it to me and then realized how degenerate it is. However, this manga, this 3-volume manga, is about how the body works, and she actually like read it, and she's like, yeah, that sounds about right. You want to know something that's really funny? So Cells at Work is about how different bodies work through normal diseases. They have an adult version of Cells at Work where and before you ask, I don't think the blood cells fucked each other. I don't think. But there is an adult version of Cells at Work that goes through different, like, extreme body problems. I think like I read somewhere that's like they go through things like I don't know if it was like if it includes I think it includes sexually transmitted diseases. I know it includes things like drug use and alcohol abuse. Code Black, yes, it was Code Black, and I haven't read. I remember reading about it for a while back then, but like, oh, it was really good. It was really, really good. But yeah, I recommend Cells at Work. I would like to read the Code Black series one day. But yeah, like the entire, like, okay, if you thought that learning about the body was weird, just read Cells at Work. You're gonna be like, holy shit, I didn't actually think that learning about my body would be interesting. But like, it's perfect. Like, the entire thing focuses around a white blood cell, a red blood cell, and then there's a whole bunch of different other like characters that are different kinds of cells. And they even have little lolly platelet characters that are adorable, because like the platelets are like base cells in your body, and it makes sense that they made your base cells little lolly characters that have to work together, and it's just like it's cool. All right, it's cool. They had like a whole arc in Cells at Work about how cancer works and explaining how cancer I want to say that like I'm a very ignorant creature when it comes to how my body works. It's basically Weeb Osmosis Jones. Yes, but it includes more than Osmosis Jones, I would say. Osmosis Jones is one movie. Cells at Work is like a couple volumes. But like one of the arcs was literally about how a cell in your body mutated into cancer. And they really do sell it. I think one of them was also about cuts on the body. One was cuts on the body and how all of the blood cells had to work together to tie the cut together. I think one was about like acne or pus, or it was like acne or pus. I think some of them focused on like, obviously like one of the first chapters was, it was about like basic diseases in the body. It's basically that movie, but fleshed out. Yes, and it actually includes explanations for like different things in the body. It's really good. Anyway, side tangent over. All I'm trying to say, okay? All I'm trying to say is I don't read any of the mainstream stuff. I will probably eventually sometime get to some of the more mainstream stuff. I know for a fact probably never finish One Piece, because One Piece is way too long and way too much. Probably will never watch Naruto just because I couldn't get into it. Maybe one day I'll finish Code Geass if Temp drags me through it. I'll probably read Death Note if anything. Maybe for Attack on Titan. Have I seen Bible Black? I know what you're talking about. The answer is no. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Fuck. No, I have not. I know what you're talking about, but no, I have not. Watch Dragon Ball? Maybe eventually. There's too many of them. All right. Maybe eventually. I have to find a reason. Oh, excuse me. Are the hiccups gone? Yes. Wolfsbane has been a member for 5 months. Wait, are you watching FMA Brotherhood? Because it skips some of the early arcs that the original has. I recommend watching those before continuing. You'll have to tell Ava, because Ava told me that we're watching Brotherhood because she told me it's better. So if that's not the case, you need to tell Ava to not do that. We're almost through, I think, like the first season, I want to say. Maybe. But yeah, she's taking me through that. I already know what I'm taking her through as my next choice of TV. I already know what I'm going to do. It's not going to be anime. It's not going to be anime. So. Don't bother with Code Geass. It's overrated. Hey, don't say that. Temp will get mad at you. Temp loves Code Geass. Oh, goodness. Anyway. Chat, what do you think? Mr. Beast, tourist, normie, or do you think he's actually based and watches anime?
Obviously, Occo is a bad example because it's
Thank you for the
lost
5.
cause.
Adriel3 tipped $5 to the Lost Cause. Does it make me a tourist if I watched a slice of life anime where the girls sign up to play ice hockey? Lol.
I wanna, I'm gonna say no. And I have a feeling that the anime you're talking about is probably... I have a feeling the anime you're talking about is some weird Yuri bait. Just saying, I think you're trying to, like, bait me into saying that that's Yuri bait. But I would say that if you watch that, you're probably not a normie. Okay, chat, you don't have... Tourist? Okay. I would probably agree. I would probably agree that he's a tourist. Again, I think Mizu's talking about that. Here, I'm gonna look. Is he talking about that? Yeah, he is talking about it right now. Okay. Obviously, it's a detriment to me, but I don't care, If you want to listen to somebody else continue to talk about it, here you go. There you go. Mizu is talking about that right now, along with brown dust censorship. So, if you want to listen to him talk about anime for a lot longer than I am going to, go right ahead. We're going to transition now into some more VTuber drama and then maybe some other stuff. But so I'm just letting you know if you want to participate or not. So, but anyway. Yeah, so I think Mr. Beast still probably a tourist. He's definitely scratched the surface with some animes that probably aren't horrible. But I would say that despite that, he is still probably, most assuredly, a tourist. Kendra's there. She knows her anime. Yes, Kendra's pretty good at that too. So Kendra kind of bites because I wanted to get Kendra in for Bathtub Ross, but that's okay. I'll just scar Jazz if he's around later, and we'll get that going. You've watched more Chinese cartoons than 136 people combined? Sure, buddy. Anyway, chat. Yesterday. Oh, we'll wait for this to go through.
From MommaOcco.
Atmostil3 sent $4.99 for more hats. I'll be honest, I wanted to like My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Solo Leveling, but the fucking tourists kinda ruined them.
People should tell me about that. Sorry, I'm sitting up here. I've been like in sitting and standing position a lot today, so I've just been laying back. It felt so nice. But anyway. So, chat. If you were here yesterday, last time on Dragon Ball Z, you might know that we talked about, for the first chunk, all right? First chunk of our stream, was focused on Vex milk. And we spent, I would say, a good portion of time talking about how I believe that she is a faux activist, and that unfortunately she spends a lot of her time asking for money from the internet and then getting chargebacks. And then when she's not asking for money on the internet for her cancer, she's asking for money to go do things such as go to GCX or buy emotes that have the Pride logos on them. Not again. Listen, this will be short. This will be short, all right? This will be short. I promise. So, the reason why I am bringing her up again is because, and I do not believe this is because of my stream. Because if it was, I feel like she would actually, like, mention my name. I think. But, like, I do my stream. Okay? I do my stream. Oh, I don't, let's see. Thank God my screen is hidden here. Okay? I do my stream. Okay? I go to bed. No, I don't even go. I do my stream, and then while I am in the restroom, prepping for the end of the evening, you know, brushing my teeth, washing my face, making my eyelids look pretty, and I'm scrolling Twitter, and I notice that she made a new post. She made a new post that is quite honestly a book. It is a book. And like I said again, I am pretty sure this is not a result of me because she made this 20 minutes after I started streaming. So I don't believe that this like is because of my stream on her. And I'm gonna tell you right now that like I don't plan to do like weekly or bi-weekly or daily updates on this woman. She is just like my flavor of the week kind of like thing to look at, and then like I'm gonna walk away. But like I figured that because this is as close to the last stream, that I would share some of the hilarity that I have that I've seen right now. And there's some tangential clips that I am going to be playing. Not hers, but there's going to be some tangential clips that kind of go along with it. And that'll make sense. That'll make sense. We're gonna have some fun react content as we go through this chat. Anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna zoom out. Oh, right there. That's how far out you have to zoom on Twitter in order to see the length of her post. All right, this is her post. All right. This is her complaining. And now one thing that I've kind of come to understand is she has a cycle, a very depressing cycle. If you want my personal opinion, this is very depressing. And this is, in my personal opinion, the mark of somebody that like doesn't understand when to just stop. You know, there are people. Some might refer to them as cows of the lull variety. That one of the ways you classify somebody like that is if they don't learn or they don't like figure it out, or they don't get the hint, or maybe they get the hint from somebody but they don't care, you know. So she is one of those people that like I basically think is in that realm. She is the person who doesn't get it, and that's why it is kind of sad, because I do think that there are people that have latched onto her. I still am like really iffy on the chargeback stuff. For those, by the way, that need a refresher, last night I talked about how she has been charged back since 2022, and by my estimation she has lost over $10,000 due to chargebacks, where people give her money and then they immediately charge it back, and then she has to go on Twitter complain about it. Like, she has lost money ever since 2022 on this. And I posited, and I will repause it now, that it is odd that you get charged back that often for 4 years, but mostly on PayPal. I imagine she doesn't multi-stream to YouTube, so I'm going to say on PayPal, on Twitch. She's mentioned coffee a couple of times. So it's just like, at this point, somebody has scammed her out of $10,000 after giving it to her. And one might wonder why her bank account hasn't been frozen because of that, or why there hasn't been any investigation. Because if you get charged back that much, banks don't like you. And in fact, I know that some banks will like make you a high risk target, and you might actually lose your ability to bank with certain banks if you have that much chargeback. Like some businesses go through that. I know one business aspect that has that problem a lot is the porn industry. I actually remember listening to somebody say that the porn industry is kind of hard to monetize because of the amount of chargebacks. And if you think about it, it makes sense. It's just like, oh, dude pays for porn. Oh shit, it's on my bank account, so my wife will find out. So he charges it back so that his wife doesn't find out what he was spanking off to. So like my whole confusion is like, I look at how often she's been charged back, and she talks about it so often. I'm just like, how have you not, like, one, how have you not been banned? Two, how have you not figured it out? It is kind of just my thing. But anyway, let's go through her post here. And then I wanted to go through some of her posts within the last day. And there's one in particular that, like, that I wanted to show off because of how funny it was. So, my apologies, by the way, if that was boring. But that's kind of like your TLDR of yesterday, basically. So she says, "Stop begging for money. Get a job. How did you scam Simps into giving you your money?" Oh my effing gosh. I have never once begged anyone for anything other than human decency. The closest I have gotten to begging is when I was in very serious life or death situations and needed treatment back when I was going through radiation, for example. And even then, I wasn't begging. If asking for help is your idea of begging, I guess every single time you ask anyone for help, you are the pot and the kettle by that logic. And I don't mind if you want to make the argument that insurance sucks, you really don't want to die, and you want to get radiation for your cancer. This isn't begging, this is advertisement, DSP. It's funny that you mentioned DSP, but we'll get there eventually. You know, if you're like sick, yeah, I don't mind with somebody saying, "Hey, if you can help me, please help me." But like, there's the other add-ons on top of this that make it weird. Again, the chargebacks make it weird. Asking for money for other things. And funny enough, she asked for she like floated around ideas for 2 different kind of donation goals in 24 hours that we'll talk about. Did I have any dialogue with the individual who moderated for her? He sent me some of the DMs that he had between her. But that's about it. If I have any more, maybe we'll talk about them. But for now, all I know is this. He did prove that he was a moderator for her, because he showed me DMs where she was chastising him for making a Jew joke. Apparently, he might be, like, Jewish, and he was making, like, a joke at his own expense. He basically pulled a raging bull, allegedly. Well, not allegedly. I saw the DMs. But, like, he allegedly... If he is actually Jewish, he basically pulled a raging bull, which is kind of funny in my personal opinion. Anyway, moving back to this. I don't mind if you need help to save your life in surgery. But, like, when you have all these other factors stacked on top, it starts to make me take you less seriously. And it starts to make me wonder, if you're begging this much, why can't you turn that into doing something more performative with your time? Not performative, but just, like, more good for your time. Person who has money to go to Universal, I think, has money to pay their own expenses. Well, okay, so, like, we looked into that, and I am not sure if they actually went to Universal. Like, they said they went to a Universal event. I don't know if that was, like, a paid one or a free one, because they did say it was, like, a free event that So I don't know if they actually went to Universal or not. That's kind of like up in the air. If they did go to Universal, though, that's insane in my personal opinion. She can't be begging for money on the internet then just to go to Universal, because at that point, yes, you are DSP. I'm like willing to let that one go. All right. But like asking for $1,200 to go to a convention and then asking for $65, like, okay, can I just say, if you are a content creator and you can't afford $65 for emotes, if you can't buy emotes, I kind of think that there's a problem. At that point, I have to wonder if you are probably either bad with your own money or the money of your partner, because she has a partner with a full-time job, or something weird is going on, because you can't, it's just like, again, I know a lot of people struggle to make ends meet on even little things. All right. I've been in that position where it's just like, oh, fuck, I've incurred some expenses that really fucking suck and I don't really like them. Can I like spare, $20 here and there? And it's just like, there are points in your life where it's just like, no, you can't spare $20 in your life because you need to pay those bills and you've got every dollar meted out for your paycheck. And it's just like, no, we stick to our meal plan, we stick to our budget and all that kind of stuff. So I've been better and worse at that than others. I think I'm getting better now. But like, if you have to ask for $65 when you are, again, a content creator, there's a difference, all right? If you are a content creator, okay? A content creator that has over 30,000 followers, and you need to ask for $65 for emotes for a charity, that's insane in my personal opinion. Didn't their partner lose their job because they went AWOL for Universal? No. They got fired because they went AWOL for GCX. That's why. But yeah, that's like my problem. It's just like, if you can't scrounge $65 together for emotes, there's an issue with you being a content creator, in my personal opinion. Like, at that point, you can't live like make no mistake. There is an aspect of being a VTuber that like a lot of people can do it, but if you're not careful with your money, you're going to have to like be frugal as a VTuber, basically. And if you're going to beg for $65, I think that maybe you being a content creator should be the part-time job and you should go full-time doing whatever you're doing. But anyway, long drawn out thing for me to say. Let's continue going back to this. Now Vex wants is that 15,000? What? Last I checked, it was 1,500. Don't spoil it. We'll get there though. She continues on by saying, I have a job. My job is creating content, star emojis. I am paid to entertain. While Vex, in my personal opinion, your full-time job isn't doing very well. You need to have a cost-benefit analysis where, or a CBA, where you sit down and ask yourself, am I making enough money to justify this? And if you have to constantly keep begging for money, you're probably not doing that good, because good content creators don't just sit around and beg for money all day. That's like, again, somebody mentioned DSP. That's literally DSP levels. All right. Good content creator, like, hell, I'll just take, Cinder as an example. All right. Cinder doesn't sit and beg for money. Cinder just streams, and guess what? She made 1 million bits in the last 3 months, and she didn't ask for that. People just gave it to her because they like her and she's a good entertainer. All right. So it's just like, if you are not a good content creator, like, unironically, I'm going to be as mean as possible because, like, I'm not talking to this person. I'm just talking to the space. But like, if you have to beg for money, you're not a good content creator. You are a shitty content creator. All right. You can say follow, subscribe, maybe consider joining memberships. Those are all fine. But if you have to say, I need the money, guys, we just have to hit those goals. I have to hit these goals every single month. Otherwise, it's going to really suck. Oh, I don't want to miss my goals every single stream. You're DSP. You're DS fucking P, in my personal opinion. So that's like the big difference, all right? So the same way any other full-time creator is. She's not a full-time creator. She's LARPing as a full-time creator. Not that it's anyone else's business. It is, because a lot of people argue when you're over 10,000 followers, you're a public figure. She is over 10,000 followers here. We'll jump here. She's got 30,000 followers. Vex, you're a public figure. People can be interested in your business. All right, just saying. Just saying. So it can be people's business. Not that it's anyone else's business, but I've always had part-time jobs or other means to earn a living on top of content creation. You should not be making them part-time. You want to know something funny, chat? Part-time jobs don't have to give you any shit other than just saying you come in and get a paycheck, all right? But if you get a full-time job, all right? I learned this when I went from a teenager that can't do full-time because I worked in California, and California has weird working laws. When I went from working in California to working a full-time job, I learned that full-time jobs are required to give you benefits. Benefits like a 401k, which I need to get back into, by the way. I haven't gotten into that ever since I left my first Amazon job, and I need to call my new one at this job. You get some kind of health insurance offered by the company. I don't think that's in every single company, but like most companies will offer you some form of health insurance. And they will offer you all kinds of other stuff. You don't get this kind of shit with part-time jobs. You know, if this woman really wanted to clean it up, you could still stream 3 to 4 times a week, maybe 5 if you really feel like it. I'm cutting down on streaming myself because I can't really do both. I'm prioritizing good streams in smaller doses. I'm also trying to work on more videos. But like, you reduce the amount of streams, or you still do the same amount of streams, but like, you stop calling this your full-time job, and then you go full-time. All right? You go full-time. You find some other full-time job. She says that right now she's working at a movie theater. Go full-time there. Ask if you can pick up more shifts, do more work. If not, all right, then maybe it's time for you to consider going to Amazon. I know a lot of people that say fuck Amazon, you know, but Amazon is a full-time job. Everyone needs, every place needs people at Amazon because the average turnover rate for a lot of positions is 6 weeks, unless you're a tier 2 or a tier 3. So, you know, Amazon's always hiring, and they pay decent money. They pay really decent money. I think the universal income for an Amazon employee is over $15. And in some states, $15 or more is good. Is really good. Although these days, $15 isn't really a lot. But what I'm trying to say is, get a job. If this is your full-time content creation career, get a job. Because at that point, you get insurance. Now, they takes a lot of money out of your paycheck, but you get insurance that you can then pull from. And then you can use that insurance to go to the doctor and not have to pay out of pocket so often or plead poverty. I get $17 an hour to stand around. Are you a security guard by any chance? I got paid $21 an hour to stand around with a gun in my pocket. It's very useful. Most of the time, you did absolutely nothing except say on a piece of paper that you did nothing. I sometimes miss those days, by the way. Sometimes. I don't think I could do it again, though, because the place I did it for was perfect. And ever since I tried to do security in other places, I was just like, this isn't... It's not the same. It's not the same. Anyway. I love continuing on. She's like, so if you want to get technical, I am someone with many jobs and many talents. No, you are not fucking someone with many talents and many jobs. You are somebody that has worked multiple different side gigs or side hustles or side things. And those are not like, you can't put on a resume. All right. This whole thing right here. I have many jobs and many talents. unless you've worked in those side jobs for a significant amount of time, you can't use those as skills. The biggest skill for some jobs that you can put down is saying, oh, I have 5 or 6 years of customer service. I did that, chat. On one of my resumes, I literally put, oh my gosh, how many years have I been working? And all of those jobs require me to talk to the public. 6 years. Oh, fuck. I got 6 years of customer experience. I get paid $30 to work in an air-conditioned hospital. Congratulations. That's amazing. Now I know how you can afford all of those Stratocasters, Hurtbox. You get $30 an hour. Oh, fuck. I imagine that's pretty hard work, though. So, you know, I won't trade jobs with you. I'm fine with my job and what I make. Anyway, continuing on. I have never scammed anyone. Now, that's not my insinuation. I know that other people have said that. I would never scam anyone. I have always been transparent and honest with those who chose to support me. I would say that there's a lack of sharing some things, but again, my personal take is she has cancer of some kind and that she is trying to take care of it. Yes, I'm not going to question her on that, and I'm not going to say she's scamming on that. I have always had receipt and proof ready when they are absolutely needed, and I've always shown the appropriate individuals. So that makes me think that she has only shown people that have given her money. She's not just going to show the entire public. And it's just like, okay, whatever. But like, I understand why people are a little iffy on it when you just don't show it. Like, you want to know like an example? Like, here, let me see if I can find the video. You want to know like a good example of somebody that is like 110% transparent with his medical stuff? Medicare. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Some people would argue Medicare didn't need to share all of his medical stuff. I think it probably worked out in his favor because now he's actually like getting better. But Medicare, when he was doing Year of the Chud, actually showed off this right here is not just like the only thing here, but Medicare showed off all of his pills he's taking, and then he showed all of his diagnoses and all of that kind of stuff. He showed off the gambit because people left and right were saying that he is a scammer or that he's not dying and all that kind of shit. And again, even though it's just like, he probably doesn't need to give those people the time of day, he decided to say, hey chat, I really am dying, which, you know, if you really are dying, maybe you should probably show that. I don't know. I guess it's up in the air. You know, she has shown additional things to the mod team from time to time. I'll take that at face value. You know, I'll take that at face value. Because again, I don't believe that she's lying about the cancer. I believe that she's telling the truth about the cancer. My problem is that I also think that she is like the problem I have is that she has fundamentally turned asking for cancer money to asking for everybody to pay for everything else that she goes through. That's my problem. Is the cancer stuff is getting some kind of money, unless when it's getting chargebacks. But she's asking for everything else to be paid for too, and I don't like that. Hospitals are the way to go for jobs with good benefits. My job, I have no dependents. All my insurance, vision, dental, life, etc. is like $90. Oh man, I wish it was $90 for me. I just went for my benefits. It's gonna be like $200 a paycheck. Granted, that's every 2 weeks, but like it's like $200. It's like $400 a month. And I was like, oh gosh. Oh gosh, I don't like that. Medicare's been dying for a decade at this point. I will say with Medicare, he is getting better now. Some people will say that that's like proof that he's not dying or that he never was dying and that he scammed people. I still I trust the medical documents I've seen, and I legitimately think that Medicare was dying, still probably is very hurt, but they figured out what was wrong with him. And when, you know, once you figure out what's wrong with you, it's really, and and you can start getting better. Yeah, I do believe that like they found the cure to his cancer, AIDS. Anyway, let's continue here. That's like the parallel. Medicare posted everything from the day that he started having shit go wrong to like the current. He showed all of his medical documents. And it still wasn't enough for some people, but those people fucking suck. They don't matter. Anyway, continuing on here. She says, I stopped posting my medical bills, receipts, photos, and the like publicly because I shouldn't have to, and I'm sick of certain disgusting individuals attempting to fucking find me in person. Now, I don't think that you should obviously go after VTubers IRL. I think that's gay, cringe, and retarded. They commit crimes, just call the police, but leave them alone. And if that's the reason she's going to use for this, then like, I kind of understand that, kind of. But again, if you're going to like, again, say that you're trying to beat cancer, you should at the very least show like, hey, look, I'm beating cancer. You know, doubtful Medicare scammed anyone? No, I don't think he did either. I don't think he did either. But anyway, like again, I agree that the doxing part for this, that like if that she was actually facing people trying to find her in person, that's fucked up. You know, don't do that. But like adding all of this extra context just doesn't help your case, in my personal opinion. Anyway, let's move on. It's weird I'm not playing that game with anyone. I do not understand how some of you can sit on your phone at your desk or whatever the fuck you use for this gosh forsaken app and say some of the filth you do. Welcome to the internet. What's wrong with you? Who hurt you? Why are you so fucking miserable? Of course you get the I think it's funny crowd, and if that's really why you're cruel on the internet, that's fucking sad and absolutely pathetic. You are sad and pathetic. Here's my problem. Okay? I say that a lot, I'm realizing. I say that a lot. I hope that's not a problem, chat. Here's my response to this, all right? Get used to it. It's the internet. The internet has always sucked. People have always, like, sucked and been mean and rude and rotten. And you're just going to have to deal with that, all right? You're just going to have to deal with that. People are going to suck, you know? Even if you think you're based or whatever, you know, you're always going to have some asshat that's going to come and call you gay, cringe, or retarded because they think that you are any of those three things. And it's just like, get used to it, or don't be on the internet, you know? She has to get used to these mean comments. Well, listen, she has been dealing with these mean comments for multiple years. And I think at this point, unfortunately, I don't have any evidence for it, but I do believe it based off of like the different locales I've observed on the internet. I believe she's got a dedicated base of trolls that actively like make alt accounts just to fuck with just her. And they make alt accounts specifically to just fuck with her. And I'm sure some of them are doing illegal things, but like charging her back. But like, I think that she's got dedicated trolls that mess with her now because like they know that she'll respond, because she does. She does respond to all of these people, and it's just like, girl, are you so touch starved are you so touch starved that you respond to all the detractors? Just like DSP? Yes, just like DSP. You respond to everyone, give everybody a comment, and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, it's bad. You don't do that. That isn't even what bothers me most. What bothers me most is the baseless assumptions about who I am as a person just because I'm a fucking VTuber. You know, if you put all of this in like a Dark Side Phil AI voice, you would probably say that this sounds like Dark Side Phil going on a rant. Thank you for the follow. This is like Dark Side Phil on a rant right now is what we're listening to. Holy shit, I would tell some of you to get a life, but clearly being cruel to strangers on the internet because you're too much of a coward to do it to anyone in person is your fucking life. Now, let me do my DSP impression. What a fucking waste, man. I would say do better, but God knows you're incapable. I gotta make those goals, chat. I'm not a bad person, and I don't deserve the negativity some of you fucking freaks throw my way. You don't, quote unquote, win because I choose to block you. I win because I don't have to see your fucking comments anymore, and that's the real win in these situations. Kindly fuck off if you don't have a single fucking clue to what you're talking about. There was an account that tried to go in the Discord to spread hate. I believe it. You dunderhead. You dunderhead dummies. Exactly. And of course, you know, she's got the ass pat saying, don't listen to the haters on the internet. And is a lot of these are just don't listen to the haters. Stay strong. Oh goodness. Stay strong, Vex. I need that money. I really, really need that money. Yes, chat. So that was one of the posts that was what she wrote 20 minutes after I went live. Again, don't think that's about me. Pretty sure that's not about me. Now, now this is every post. Now I'm pretty sure none of these are filled with porn. Pretty sure. Let me triple check here. I like double checked earlier, but let me just triple check. Okay, yeah, none of them. They're all good. They're all good. They're good. They're good. They're good. Okay, so these are all of her posts ever since then, and I just want to do a brief look over of a couple of them because a couple of them are pretty funny. She has the cancer card. Not everyone will be mean to her. Exactly. So she makes this post. All right, she makes this post. Immediately afterwards, if you want to help me make back what was charged back, you can do so via Coffee or Stream Elements. Links below. She doesn't actually link it below, it seems. So she makes this long post of saying, I'm not a beggar. And then she says, give me money. Oh, goodness. Now, then, next post, she says, since I'm in the negative, meaning she's negative money on PayPal, and I don't really want to get charged for being in the negative, I just want to remind you that my Fansly is still available since the last 6 subscriptions still haven't expired. All my content is $6 if you want to help this thick goth girl out. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if her boyfriend / partner is her manager, but if he is, he needs to be fired because $6 for all of her content, that's like, just saying, that's way too little money for people to get your beehole pics, all right? You need to like section that off so that more people subscribe to you for longer. I'm not going to open up her Fansly. I'm curious. Does it show you the stats of how many people she has? Why do you say your state? Why do you... No, I can't. Oh my gosh, she says what state she lives in on her Fansly. Woman, if you don't want people looking for you, why are you listing a state that you live in? That's so retarded. Oh, well, that's fucking funny. Holy shit. So, you want to know something? I'm not showing fans. I'm not showing this because there are other people's beehole pictures on this. You want to know something funny? Here, let me. Look, I'm just gonna screenshot it so then I can open it up. Capture. I'm gonna open this up here. All right. So this is her pinned post. Okay? This is her pinned post. Oop, you know what? I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna zoom it out here. Cuz I thought that she was the Anissa Joma of the VTubers, you know, making money while her boyfriend just kind of has to be okay with it. Okay? Turns out she doesn't actually use her Fansly anymore. Turns out her Fansly is just like an archive of her pictures. Oh fuck, I didn't get the whole thing. Hold on. I noticed the show more thing. Okay, let me grab the whole thing here. Sorry, chat. Want to get the whole thing for you. Okay, there we go. All right. So this was on September 16th. And I'm going to take this seriously. I'll take her at face value for this. I read a little bit of this. Something very serious just happened. This was on September 16th, so a couple of months ago. Something very serious just happened. I was sent a DM via Fansly that had my address, license plate, and a threat that I won't repeat. The message came from a random user account, and after that, I no longer feel comfortable creating not safe for work content publicly. After Fansly pays me the rest of what is pending, and once everyone's subscriptions are expired, I will be permanently closing my Fansly account. I will still take personal requests, but they will come at different costs, and it will be some time before I'm ready to dive back into not safe for work content creation again. Sorry to everyone this might negatively impact. Well, basically, what happened is it sounds like somebody allegedly, and I say allegedly because and this is kind of hard to prove because you kind of have to like block out the information that somebody is sending you, and it's kind of hard to prove that you were doxxed without doxing yourself. So like, you know, I'm kind of just gonna take her at her word, but she's saying that somebody doxed her and that she's gonna quit making not safe for work content, period. So ever since September, like, okay, I'm looking on here. I'm looking on the Fansly right now to see if there are any posts, and maybe posts just don't. Let's see. These are all pinned posts. Pinned. Yeah, she hasn't posted ever since September 25th. Or yeah, September 16th, whatever. So that happens, and she stops uploading to her Fansly. Okay. Yeah. So when she's saying this, she's like telling people to go to a 3-month-old Fansly account that doesn't actively, like if you don't actively upload content, why are you advertising this? I thought you quit because of I just... That's not how this works. If you're gonna quit Fansly because you're obviously afraid of something, and that's fine, you know, you're allowed to be afraid of shit. Why are you now saying, by the way, my Fansly hasn't left yet, you guys can go. Go. She wants people to pay for something she doesn't do anymore? Yes. And it's just like, okay, if you want to see her b-hole pics, fine, I don't care. But like, why are you advertising this when you're supposed to, you said like 3 months ago you're going to let things expire. Are the subscriptions just not expired yet? I'm confused. Are they lewd pics? They're pictures of her. IRL her. I don't know if her face is included, but I ain't paying for that. I don't pay for women's nudes. I pay for Ari to draw for me. All right? That's way more worth my time, in my personal opinion. But why are you asking for people to pay for your Fansly if you don't even use it anymore? It just seems like she's so desperate. And I mean, like, you know, I get it. You know, when you're in the negative, you need people, you need money, and you need money now. What sucks is I almost want to say go fucking start doing Instacart, but she can't do that because she sold her fucking car. Sold your car, so you can't even fucking do Instacart, which is what I would recommend you do. I did Instacart for a little while when COVID was going around, and you know, Instacart isn't like perfect. You know, you kind of have to work every single day, but you can make decent money doing it. And if you get the right people, you can like get decent tips out of it, you know. But she can't even do that because she sold her fucking car. I desperately want to know what the boyfriend / partner is doing. $6 is a little rich for my blood. Oh, goodness. Anyway, that's not even why I wanted to bring up this post. I wanted to bring this up because somebody's being an asshole. Somebody being an asshole, you know. Saying you just made a post saying you don't beg for money, and then you're begging for money. And her being the retard, she replies to it. I don't know why you would do that. Because again, don't reply to people that are being stupid. Just block and move on. My wife works hard for her $6 Fansly money. Damn, son. So it's just like, this is a good example where it's just like, why are you responding to these people? You know, just block and move on. Don't even do that. I don't care about this post. No, I forgot about this. Grumpy old guy VTuber. I forgot that I saw this. I'll have to talk to him about it later. Probably won't. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna check. No, don't check and see if there are leaks. Don't do that, please. Don't. I'm not interested in that. And technically, that is copyright infringement because it is somebody else's work. Anyway. Painfully obvious that these brain-rotted troglodyte failures have absolutely no idea what the definition of begging is. Watch any content of DSP. That's begging. You're welcome for the free education. So she's saying that DSP is the standard for begging. Well, I thought since she put that out there that we are going to watch. We're going to watch some of the king of begging for mentioning DSP as hysterical. It is very hysterical. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch some of the king of begging. I have now entered the friend chat. Friends are allowed to come in. We're going to go through some of, we're going to finish going through some of her tweets here. She made a cringe tweet about Bao. Who the fuck cares? Allegedly, PayPal took her side. And now she's $1.78 in the positive on PayPal. Congratulations. Then today, she's like, guys, would you give me $1,500 for an electric bike? Guys, I've been thinking if buying an electric bike to get where I need to go would be wiser than trying to get another car. If I put up a goal after the surgery, would that be okay? So she's already like planning the next fund-a-thon goal. Pay for me to get a fucking electric bike so I can go to my job. And it's not 15,000. I saw somebody mention it. It's 1,500. But still, I
can't believe the bike is $150,000.
Hello to
We'll
both.
continue to add a zero every time we talk about it.
Very true. Can't believe she's asking for $1.5 million. That's insane.
1.5 million.
That $15 million is quite insane that she's asking for. Did you know that she wanted $150 million?
Yes, I
Wait,
did.
really?
It's crazy.
I clearly woke up at the wrong section.
Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
But yeah, she says last night, oh, she's not a beggar. Literally today, she's saying, guys, can I make a goal so that you can pay me to get an electric bike?
You know, I think we need to normie check her. We need to normie check Vex. Somebody asked her to post a list of all the anime she's watched.
Eventually, we'll do that. Yes. No, don't do that, please. This is a funny thing. So this is her boyfriend / partner. What does she call him here? Babe. So this is Babe. Babe needs mods. This was 4 days ago, and she's retweeting it because he probably doesn't have any mod application. Because people care about the girlfriend, not the boyfriend, unfortunately. Oh goodness. Where's the other? There was another one. Don't care about that one. Oh, here's another one. Here it is again, chat. Here it is again. Oh my gosh. I'm concerned about saving up money to stay safe while I'm unable to stream during surgery. Because, you know, she's got to take time off of work to recover from surgery, which... Stream is not your fucking job, woman. See, that's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. If she had a full-time job, she could take medical leave. If she had health insurance that you could get from a real full-time job. Okay? And then you would get paid for recovering.
You don't understand, Occo. Streaming is harder than a 9 to 5.
You know,
I know that's true because Hassan said so, and Hassan would never lie.
The soul out of you.
It does. What were you saying, Sparky?
Let me tell you about this one base
that Hassan never lies, so it must be true.
Yeah. Let me tell you about this one base dude. His name's Nate the Lawyer.
Oh no.
Nate the Lawyer is from WildTube. He's a lawyer. And I'll put you like this. It's like within like a month or so, he got hit by a surprise brain tumor.
He did, yes. I remember that. How's he doing, by the way?
Oh, he's streaming.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Now, and I'll put you like this. It was an emergency deal. He had to go in. They had to do a bunch of stuff, scans, stuff like that. They went in there, drilled his skull open, did some stuff, fixed it up.
Had to fuck up his hair, sadly.
Yeah. He's down for about maybe 3 weeks. Guess what? He's making videos and streaming still.
That's good.
Wow.
You know what's funny? Is because he is a lawyer, his main I don't know, is he still like a practicing lawyer, or is he just like streaming now?
He's pretty much streaming. Nate was a police officer, a prosecutor. I believe he done some defense work. He doesn't have like a thumb or practice, but he has knowledge and stuff like that. He's not like what Kurt is or Legal Mindset or some of the other ones. But the moral of the story is like this dude got hit out of nowhere by surprise brain cancer.
Yeah. Tumor was 15% of the skull. That's massive.
Then bounced back up on his feet and started streaming and stuff like that. Look, I get the fact of wanting to, you know, hey, audience, I'm in a pickle here and I need help. Here, donate to this, anything like that. It's like, look, if it really was that big, does she have a GoFundMe?
Does she does Vex?
Like that?
No, yeah. Vex I think just has a coffee goal.
Okay.
She just uses coffee.
Sorry. Proof. Sorry. I don't believe you. I've seen this once before by name of Boogie.
Oh yeah, Boogie has done it. I think I'm just iffy to like say that somebody's faking cancer just because like I'm not interested in being called the asshole if they actually do have cancer. So like you know, I'm gonna just believe that she does.
That's the thing I hate about medical issues, because there's another content creator that has other health issues in a wide area that I'm alluding at, that every time they do something weird or inappropriate or whatever, that gets used as a shield.
No, for sure.
Always gets used as a shield.
It does. It reminds me, there is a content creator called Proton John. I'm not going to get into Protonjon themselves, but they started doing a Let's Play of a game, a ROM hack game, because somebody, the person that made it was like, oh, I'm dying of cancer, and I'm kind of upset that nobody ever played it. And so a whole bunch of people played it as his like final wish. So he had like 3 or 4 Let's Players play it. They come to find out he was like totally faking the entire thing and didn't ever have cancer. And he got like 5 or 6 decently sized content creators to play his ROM hack before they figured out that he didn't have cancer.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately for Vex, she's kind of put in a precarious situation of, well, she is a public figure online, and she is a content creator, and her money is dependent upon viewership. Now, she can do one of a couple things. She can just rely on the normal donations and the normal, you know, ad revenue and stuff like that from streams and videos and all that good jazz, and do whatever she needs to from there on out. That whatever. But as soon as you put medical in the fray, or emergency, or hey, I need these funds, or you're actually poking at people that, hey, I need money, like a fucking panhandler, that's when it comes around to, okay, you need to provide some sort of proof of evidence.
No, I would agree. I would agree.
It's one of those deals. If I heard a little bit, it's like she's throwing to, oh, well, it's my life and it's private and stuff like that. Well, if it's your life and private, start fucking begging online. There you go. Problem solved. As soon as you go do this begging shit, people are gonna side eye you, especially if you don't show no proof. And like I said last night, sorry, lab results ain't proof. My wife gets fucking lab tests done every 2 to 3 fucking months. About the same thing what's shown on screen. I get them about once a fucking year. Anyone can fucking do that.
Yeah.
I see no diagnosis. I see no proof. I see nothing like that.
Well, the guy who was her mod, and I did verify that he was a mod based off of, I think that he is based off of the message that he sent me. He said that she has shown stuff to her mods before, and it's just like, okay, you know. But like that's not gonna like really like that's cool. It's still not going to like prove it to a lot of people. Like her fans are going to be okay with that, but people outside looking in that are more critical are going to be like, I feel like you're bullshitting.
Well, I hate to say this, but I think especially with like internal stuff that's happened like past before with, you know, close situations that you know of, mods can be lied to. And is she getting to the mods for money? Yes. No. Okay.
Thank you for the 10 internet Zen.
The landlords have been tipped $10 by at Internet Zen Master 8952 a Hassan disrespecter. In fairness, Sparky, after running it past my med school little sister, the description we have sounds like an inherited syndrome that has causes multiple tumors / cancers. Evidence would be reassuring though.
The shop I walked at, and he got so bad that she had to have a hysterectomy.
I believe with Vex, she's having cervical cancer.
It's like cervical cancer and stuff like that.
Checks out, like, yeah.
I mean, it sucks if it's true.
Oh, I agree.
It really does.
I agree.
But when you have other people front the bill for it, you
probably should see something.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's fair. Anyway, to not like stick on that so much, because you know I kind of hit that point home yesterday. It's the thing I just wanted to do with showing this tweet is it's really funny. Is she's like, I'm not a beggar. Now she's begging again. In all sense of the term, this is begging. All right. Then she's making fun of the fact that she has $1 in her PayPal account. And I think that's it. Here, I'm gonna hide my screen really quick. Just make sure that there's no porn. Yeah, that's it, chat. All right, that's all she's done is she's begging for money, begging for money, begging for money. I'm not a beggar, and you know what? Since she brought up DSP, excuse me, we're going to watch some DSP. All right. We're gonna watch.
DSP is the greatest content of all time.
Didn't she ask for money for an e-bike?
Yeah, she asked for $1,500 for an e-bike.
Can I ask for 30K so I can move to America and go live with Leaflet?
I have yet to hear back from Leaflet about her response, by the way.
She's getting a restraining order ready.
Yeah, something like that. She's going to deliver it to you in an AI video.
Australian, typical response to an Australian.
Well, I just found out Canada's planning to ban X as well, so they're all coordinating, so I'm going to start swimming soon.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we're going to pull up a DSP video. I tried to just get a video, it's just like clips of DSP begging, and all I'm getting is like specific streams. So I think
because that is the entertaining part about him now. It is no longer fun just to fucking montage all the times he begs.
Really? Like you can't just get a compilation of some of his begs?
They probably exist, but I don't believe they do that like anymore or at all. Like you'll find probably some, but most of the people want to show the absolute retarded logic of that man whenever he starts begging or crashing out.
I guess the sad thing is that like he has entire streams. Like it's entire streams of begging, and that's like
yeah.
It's not even.
Oh, I'm not gonna continue playing the game until you guys support us.
Oh no, that's not the worst one. It's like I have this Happy Meal right here. I'm not gonna eat this cheeseburger until you give me $20.
Yeah, until you give me fucking yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah. What was it like? $700 for a Happy Meal?
Oh my god, actually probably one of the worst scams was the Project 7 Patreon deal, the scam that he did there.
Yeah. Anyway,
Project 7 shit.
This video is 11 months old, so it's not very recent. So I think this is pre-Kino Casino, or maybe right around it. And so we'll watch it. We'll watch it, chat. We're gonna speed it up just a tiny bit, and
oh yeah.
We got to figure out if Vex says that she's not a beggar. She doesn't beg, chat, all right? She don't beg. So we're going to watch this video. We're going to see just how wrong we are in saying that she can't be compared to this guy. Let me pause the music. And also Internet Zen says, clearly Leaflet is creating an AI video with Espiritu getting mauled by the Aussie creatures as a rejection to marriage proposal. Brutal but funny. Sorry, go ahead, Hurtbox.
This is more than likely before Kino, because this is his old fucking, like, before he got his gamer chair and started putting all the stupid shit behind him.
Yeah.
Unless this is just the intro.
It's possible.
Is this?
This is Memology. This is the Memology one.
Memology. Okay, this is just an intro then.
Okay. Fair enough.
I owed the state over $5,000. I owed my tax attorney over $5,000. All of that money, that was fancy money that I didn't have.
When he got accused, when people found out he wasn't properly filing his taxes in Washington.
That is crazy.
And like people were sending fucking magazines and stuff to his house, like business magazines, because he's doxed his address.
Yeah.
He's doxed his own address multiple times. And then they found out is that he wasn't properly registering his business, his DSP gaming business, with, I think it was Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And then people reported that, and then it turns out he needed to pay a bunch of fucking back taxes for the years that he's lived there. And he was like, "Oh, I should have been fine. I was consulting my tax attorney in Connecticut. He said it was fine." So he had to find like I think it's CPA or whatever it is in Seattle to help him with his taxes. He owed like $8,000, $5,000, somewhere around there.
I just don't believe he has a CPA in Connecticut. I'm gonna be real with you. Anyway,
apparently he did, and he was just paying money for that.
Yeah,
it's wild.
That's funny.
Back then, he was making quite a bit of money, and then he just blew it away on statues.
All right, let's continue.
Took my credit cards and completely and utterly maxed out any remaining credit that I had was maxed. An anonymous tipper. Will you play Kingdom Come 2? No. I already said the first game was not good. I didn't play it.
and then I watched my wife play it, and we both hated it, okay? The idea of a game where you have no idea what you're doing, somehow you're supposed to magically figure out in a survival atmosphere how to do things, and it's survivalist where it's tedious things over and over to stay alive and stay afloat, sounds boring as fuck for a streamer. Maybe that's good for the kind of person who likes tedium and
I'm going to be honest, there's some streamers I'm sure that could do it very well. I just think that you're boring, DSP.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Some like Cleo plays fucking God, what is that game? It's not Age of Empires or whatever it is, the top-down shit like Civ.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's entertaining, and I would consider that gameplay kind of repetitive.
Civilization.
I forget what's the game that Cleo plays a lot, you know, from FaZe. I'm fucking spacing.
I don't
out
watch
on
FaZe
the top of
girls
my
that
head.
much, honestly, so I couldn't tell you. Anyway.
But either way, it's like you can definitely play repetitive games as long as you're entertaining.
Mhm.
People come for you, not the game necessarily.
Well, it depends. In the
Well,
beginning, they'll come for whatever you're playing. Then, as you grow the audience, they come for you.
Yeah. He's just never grown out of that mentality of it needs to be on launch day of they're coming to see me play that game, or they're coming to see the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, it was Civ 6. Okay.
Yep.
And a lot of bullshit. I don't. I like games that are fun to play, easy to figure out, streamline, and you can just enjoy them.
So according to him, Kingdom Come isn't fun to play.
He likes easy to play games.
Great for them that they're having a breakout moment. I'm going to be honest. Are you ready for this? Here's the truth. Are you ready? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, or whatever the fuck this is called, all right, is this year's early year game that gets hyped because there's nothing else out. You understand me? This happens every year, where there's a game that comes out early in the year, and all of a sudden everyone's talking about it because there's nothing else going on in gaming. So everyone's all abuzz about it and loves it, and everyone talks about it, and then as soon as something else comes out that's actually better, they never talk about the game ever again as if it never existed. Because the only reason...
Unironically, he is kind of right about Kingdom Come because it came out and then everybody forgot about it when something else happened, sadly. It was
True.
It was one of those niche games that everybody forgot about. Mostly because I think that the controversy kind of helped out with that, sadly.
Yeah.
It actually got highlighted is because there was nothing else out. What are we waiting for? A new game. So here's the hot new game. Everyone talk about it, hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. And then the moment that something that's actually bigger scale, better game comes out, this game will be dropped like a hot rock and no one will remember that it ever played it. Uncensored guy. Why did I stop playing Stalker? Well, shall we really recap why I stopped playing Stalker? Sometimes you do what's best based on different kinds of feedback. And what's funny is we have mouth-drooling mongoloids over on Kick saying wage quit. Well, first of all, they're never going to say wage quit again because they're banned. And number two, has nothing to do with that.
I can't say it because they're banned.
Gone. Forever.
Hi, hello, Meg.
Also, I would like to point out, he might be right with Kingdom Come, fucking Deliverance, whatever.
Yeah.
But he was completely fucking wrong with Starfield.
Did you say that Starfield was fantastic?
Same thing about. Yeah, it was something like that. He was like, God, what was it? It was the other game that he wasn't gonna play that was coming around that came out around the same time because Starfield was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it got forgotten about super fucking quick.
That's funny.
Like nobody, it won nothing. And he's like, this is gonna be game of the year, guys. This is gonna be the best game ever. Who cares about I forgot what the game was.
He would like Starfield. He would like Starfield. Oh my gosh. That is funny.
That's right. Oh my god, that's quite a pause right there.
It is. I'm surprised it took you this long to recognize it.
My face when I don't get that $150 tip.
This was all during the times when I was hitting my goals and everything was going good. We were playing Stalker 2 during this time frame. So you don't know what you're talking about. It has nothing to do with money that I was making during it at all. Instead, it has to do with me not enjoying the game. I don't want to torture myself for the sake of a small group of people who want to see me torture myself. I'm just not having a good time. It's on the contrary. If I was making over exorbitant amounts of cash, maybe I would keep playing it. You know, if people were dumping multiple goals every stream, maybe I'd keep playing Stalker 2, but I'm not going to torture myself for nothing, you know?
Greed is
Maybe you should
massively
put the fucking
strong.
vest back on.
Huh?
Maybe you should start putting the vest back on then, Phil.
Probably.
So now we got some moron trolls over on Kick. Do we have any mods? I don't think so, right? I don't think Kyle's around today. So sadly, the mods there, or not the mods, the assholes there, like a bunch of these came in at once, it looks like. That's hilarious. one of my trolls just said, "Why do you think you're qualified to give any kind of advice on gaming or business when you went bankrupt?" Because people who actually mess up and then learn from that mistake and improve are actually better to teach you something about that field than someone who literally stumbled into success and just continued to be successful without ever feeling or facing any kind of adversity or challenge. That's why. It's more important to fail and learn and improve and pass on that meaningful
Okay, this says that he begs about money just for $4. I hope that's like soon in here, because I want to get to the point soon. Bill, get to the begging. Get to the begging. All right, I want to laugh at the begging.
Experience to others than it is to just be a lucky success who doesn't actually know how they got there. That's why. So you want to learn? Listen to someone who's been
the sandwich shop.
Oh God, wait. Do you
I
know
wanna make
that
the sandwich
stream?
shop analogy.
Do you know that stream? Is that like this stream?
No, it's an analogy he uses a lot where he talks about, oh, to have a successful business. Imagine if it's like a sandwich shop, you know.
Mhm.
He tries to act like
Oh my God,
what is it? Content creators is like going to a
At
sandwich
Internet
shop
Master Rating
and like ordering your
952
favorite
discovered
sandwich, some
Mom
stupid
has
shit like
milkers
that.
and gave
I see.
$5.
Thank you for the 5.
That pause was the sane reaction of anyone who gets caught jorking it while his stream was live.
Accurate.
I was actually
He's had that happen twice.
I was actually
by
gonna
the
say
way.
that's the face you make when you find out you left your camera on.
Sad.
I do want to say
pathetic.
he's had that happen twice. It's funny that it's happened more than once.
Oh goodness.
through the ringer, made tons of mistakes, and can actually teach you firsthand the things to do and not do, versus someone who just made a fucking bajillion dollars on YouTube and doesn't know shit about life. You know, like Mr. fucking Beast. I'm guilty of this too. Why do I sometimes name drop other content creators that are bigger and more successful than me? Because I'm jealous. That's why. Yes, I'm jealous of PewDiePie. Yes, I'm jealous of Markiplier. They're rich. I'm not. I'm
Why would you say that?
Well, Phil, you wouldn't be a fucking broke bitch if you didn't waste all your fucking money on booze, WWE champions, and fucking stupid video game statues.
Holy shit.
You know, if Phil would just... It's kind of too late now, but back in the day, if Phil would just ignore the people A-logging, not devolve down to begging for money all the fucking time and just play the fucking games, he would have probably been in that same category as Markiplier and everyone else.
If he had just let him getting angry at being bad at video games be his persona, and basically pulled, you know, like Francis, like Boogie's, you know, Francis deal, like if he just leaned into that and not gotten so butthurt over people making fun of him for being shit at video games, he probably would have been mildly successful.
You can grift up that. You can make that your thing.
Obviously,
I mean, fuck.
Occo
Look
is a
at
bad
electrical.
example because it's a lost.
Keep going. I'll redo it. I'll read it. Okay, never mind.
Nickel for every time DSB got caught jorking it with the camera on, I'd have 2 nickels. Which is weird, but especially IT happened twice.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But look at Electrical Boom. Electrical Boom is a tech channel, but he does all sorts of stupid shit, gets himself electrocuted, blows shit up, makes the magic smoke comes out of the fucking electronics. He leans into it. That's what he does.
Doesn't he actually have a degree in that shit though? Like, he understands the.
He is an actual fucking tech person. He actually knows.
Yeah.
It's an act.
Yeah, it's an act, and it's very fucking funny. It's just he knows what he's doing, and it's funnier when you know what you're doing and you make it seem like you're some dumb dude playing with electricity.
Yeah, if he can just it leans back into it, like the whole what was it, the news of the game came out, and it's like, I don't understand this puzzle. How do we do it? And if we just acted along with that and just kind of like traverse the path of figuring it out, that's actually kind of cool content to watch. But it becomes insufferable whenever it's like you just constantly bitch about the same thing and then grift for money off of it.
Mm-hmm. This is merely making me want to watch one of Vex's streams to see if Vex complains about this shit all the time.
So, Chatter, it has technically happened 3 times. Twice with a camera, once without.
Well, the ones without, that doesn't really count.
Yeah, it was like some weird fucking moan thing. Then there was the, oh, camera's on the whole time, huh? And then the other time when all of his unlisted videos got leaked and one of his flirting videos to his ex-girlfriend was him tugging his shit through his boxers.
Oh, good.
Which I don't know if anybody actually has that video anymore. I know it was up for a little bit, then got fucking quickly deleted or hidden again.
Yeah.
It's probably up on the Kiwi farm somewhere.
Probably on the farms, yeah.
Anyway.
That was his form of flirting with his then 18-year-old girlfriend.
Oh my gosh. No. Let's continue.
Jealous of them. Why do you think I bring them up? Right? Why would you even have a parody of that in your show unless you're somehow affected by it and feel that it's meaningful to you? Which is why a moron like him is so filthy rich. He just throws money at the wall and all these businesses that fail and all these things that are stupid and that suck ass, but no one cares because he's filthy rich, but he doesn't know shit about anything. He's just infinitely rich from a bunch of kids that he fucking basically brainwashed into giving him money.
Exactly.
Roblox King to me $1. He says, you don't entertain children, but I'm a kid. Should I not watch? You're not a kid, actually, because you would not legally be able to contribute via a tip if you were a kid. So you're a liar. Thank you for the $1 tip. Okay.
We need some expert legal advice on this. Summon the elf.
Oh, fuck.
Am I still mad I didn't get the Wolverine toy? I was never mad to begin with. That was you idiots who said dumb shit like that. Like, I was literally never mad about not getting the Wolverine toy.
So
was I
upset
disappointed a bit? Sure I was.
Was he?
He was. He called his parents fucking stupid for that. Like in that video where he was talking about that.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, they could have afforded it. Yeah, but they were just like fucking stupid about it.
That's hilarious.
It was like,
because obviously
it's so bad.
Yeah.
That was something that I wanted as a present. I asked for it in advance, and then my parents couldn't get it because they couldn't find it by the time that the holiday ran around or whatever. But I was never upset about never getting it to begin with. And yes, I see someone asking in the chat. Yes, my parents did have the money to buy it. They were just fucking stupid. I'm just gonna ban this idiot who says, "Oh, no need to call Kingdom Come a bad game." Because you don't like immersion. Literally didn't say that. I said I saw my wife play it. It seemed wonky. It seemed very frustrating. You couldn't figure out what you were supposed to do. Because of that, it was actually very annoying. We didn't like it. It's not for me. So I don't think I'm going to play it. It's not going to work. I never called it a bad game. You're just an idiot. I love that when you very rationally explain reasons why you're not interested in something. Why are you saying it's bad? I'm not saying that. You're just a moron. Like you just
deficit, I swear to God.
Huh?
I swear to God, this man has a potassium deficit. Do you see him shaking? He is obviously thumping those fucking legs.
I might have a potassium deficit too because I've had 2 Charlie horses in the past night.
Yeah, no, this dude shakes his legs a lot.
Well, that might just be autism or ADHD.
Bananas. It could be. But you know what? He needs some bananas.
Yes, he does.
Have no brain cells that fucking fire when you try to formulate a thought. Like, just because the world is not black and white, you idiot. Maybe that's good for the kind of person who likes tedium and repetition and a lot of bullshit. I don't. I like games that are fun to play, easy to figure out, streamline, and you can just enjoy them. It's just funny because like the wireless networks that show up are not mine. So a bunch of wireless networks show up, just not mine. So what does that even mean? It's so dumb. Sometimes this thing will work for days on end and not have a problem, and then some days it'll just disconnect and not want to reconnect again. Is it within my power to know what's going on or fix? Nope, because I didn't create the problem. It's these fucking idiots who make this junk, this tech that doesn't work, I'll try one more time.
Plays about everything.
I did warn you. You're right. I warned you guys. Again, I have nothing to do. You notice I've done nothing. I'm just sitting here doing a podcast. Why?
Getting time for me to reset my router.
Temp, you gotta get him. You need to get in touch with DSP, help him with his tech issues.
Oh gosh. Offer to help him for free. He'll still say that's too expensive.
Yeah, he'll think you're a detractor or some shit.
No, he'll just say, I don't understand what you're trying to do.
I think fuck up
get it
because this technology is.
Huh?
So I don't get it. I didn't
bullshit.
make it.
It's
I
all
don't
crap.
know how it works.
Yeah.
Crap. It really is. It's a bunch of crap. Well, it froze for some reason. Let me refresh it. What was that even looking at? Oh, it was looking at me fixing the look, doing it. It was looking at me doing the hub when I unplugged it. Ha.
Oh my gosh.
So let me refresh it. Yeah, I mean, at this point, because some people are being stupid about stuff. Obviously, guys, I don't know what happened. You tell me. Yesterday, we had massive amounts of support.
Oh,
right?
here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Thank you.
End of the podcast, I had hit my goal, and we were doing DSP tries. Today, I've raised $4. So you tell me what's changed between yesterday and today. We're doing the same content. It's fun. We're having a good time. You know, I have no idea why, people support or don't support on any given day. I'm not going to freak out about it. But again, it sure would be great to get some support right now.
Isn't this him freaking out about it, though?
I'm not going to freak out about it. He's freaking out about it.
Like, this is literally him freaking out about it.
It is.
We have no super chats, no memberships, no subs, and only 2 tips for $2 each. So it'd be great to get some support by the end of the show. I'm going to use the restroom quickly, and then we're going to come back and get set up and get started. Guys, please support the stream as you can see.
I love the question marks at the top of the chat. Like that, I don't think that's intentional, but because of DSP, it feels intentional. That it's just like, oh, nobody is supporting his chat.
Yeah, it's because nobody has, so he hasn't put in a name. Because he manually enters that shit. He doesn't have any automation for it.
That's hilarious.
$4. I'm not even shitting you. $4 of support today. So anything appreciated at this point. Obviously, we want to keep the momentum going. Don't you want the marathon this week? Obviously, we all do, right? We all want a special marathon, viewer's choice, food and booze and fun, right?
Nope.
So please support the stream with something, anything.
Nope.
And of course, if you're...
I just, like... Again, if I look back at Vex, I will have to listen to one of her streams just to see if she's this bad.
Yeah.
At least on Twitter, she is this bad. 100%. 100% on Twitter, she is just this bad.
I wonder what the goal was. The goal is $150 per stream, and he streams twice a day.
That's $300 a day.
So he
5 times a week?
He wants $300 a day. Yeah.
Jeez.
No, he streams 6 days a week.
Oh.
He has 1 day off, and that day off is so that he can go with his wife to like the mall to shop, to get a fucking shitty haircut, all that shit.
This
That's what his
DSP,
1
why don't
day
you
off
sell
is.
hats?
Selling hats is not a bad idea. He might make a lot of money selling hats.
He would have some fucking cringe design. Let's be honest. I've seen his merch. His merch is not good.
Well, I mean, he could do the 1 out of 5 stores.
That would work, actually.
No, it would just be a giant giant font on the front that just says level 1.
Excuse me. Oh goodness.
Like the stream, please
Just
support
$1
it.
more.
Today I've got literally $4 of support, and I've been streaming for 3 hours. So anything would be appreciated. Thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream. But I'm kind of focused on playing right now, trying to make the setup work. Come on, who's going to be the first person to do a super chat today? Who's going to be the first person to do a membership? And come on, subs as well, right? All right, here's the deal. Since if this happened, we would hit the goal. If someone gives 20 subs, I will give you the VIP and the OG badges just to get us to our goal today. Again, normally I wouldn't offer it, but I want to get us to our goal on this stream.
This is definitely him begging.
So let's do it right now.
Oh,
So who's gonna
guys,
do it?
I'll give you the badges.
Right now.
You get the badges,
Look
chat.
how cringe that is. Look how cringe that is. Look what he calls it. The fucking king's tax. That's what his fucking donation goal is. Right there in the top left.
That is beautiful.
But is he the king of fucking dog shit?
I have no idea.
But who's going to do a 20 sub bomb to get us to our goal today? Whoever wants to do it, I will give you both the VIP and OG badges only for the next 90 minutes. People seem to like this deal. It's only limited time. After today, we go back to how it used to be, which is basically you will get a VIP badge for 25 gifted subs, but the OG badge will not be available. I'm only bringing it in limited times, okay? So let's...
Giving that FOMO out there that he knows everybody loves because he loves it too.
do it. Let's get some support tonight, please. Let's get everything rolling. All right, guys. So last half hour or so of gameplay, let's make a push to at least hit 100 of support today. We're at 69. We could do it. We're right there. Please, let's hit the 100. All right. I know that we're probably not going to hit the goal. It would be great if we did. I want to do the marathon by the end of this week, but looks like it's a lost cause for this stream because we barely had anyone but tippers, right? And these last minute super chats now, no memberships, no subs at all. Remember, I made the offer. I made the offer that if someone dropped 20 subs, that I would give them both the VIP and the OG.
Each sub, by the way, is $5, chat. So that's like $100.
Yeah, I think you've thoroughly milked your disabled fans out of their disability
Your
checks for
disabled
that one
fans and
bill.
your dents and your detractors that give him money.
Yeah.
I think some content creators give him enough
Wheelchairs.
money to keep him afloat, but not too much that it stops him from begging, just so they can get content out of him.
I believe that.
Pretty much. Yeah, the other
'Cause
theory
there's an
really is
entire
that it's,
content farm out there. Like, there's like 6 channels that just milk the living shit out of him.
Oh yeah, it's theorized that probably some of those detractor channels do donate to him so that they can keep him around. And there's also, of course, people that probably have some sort of disability and are giving their disability checks to him because some people are easily influenced. So yeah, chat, put wheelchairs in the chat, wheelchair emotes for DSP.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's it's really sad. They do it enough just to keep him afloat, and then whenever he gets big with like Kino, Casino, and stuff like that, he gets like a wave of support from their fans.
Yeah.
And then he just wastes all that money.
That's sad. Same thing happened with
It
Asmongold,
is.
though, by the way. He wasted $3,000 after
Mhm.
Asmongold fans came in. And then when the Asmongold bump died and he had to admit it. Oh,
It was more than
buddy.
that.
This is a man who got away with his bankruptcy, flushed away well over $100,000 of debt, and was like, I'm good now. I'm not going to have to beg as much. And then like a few months later started fucking begging as usual.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Back to the
man.
old ways.
DSP Ponzi scheme? Something like that, chat. Something like that.
Essentially.
badges on Kick. I said I would do that today because I want to hit the goal on this stream, but we have no takers, no subs, and no memberships at all. What gets me is all those people watching on Kick and not a single one contributed. Not a single Kick viewer contributed today. Wow. Not even a single membership, not a single sub, nothing.
Wow, what a bunch of
All
fucking
right.
kickers.
Can you believe it? Can you believe that Kick is a bunch of deadbeats today? Wow. Come on, who's going to drop that 20 sub bomb over
Oh
on
my
Kick?
gosh, he's like, oh guys, we're at the last second. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it?
It's pathetic. He's done it several times where he'll like hold out for like an extra
Oh my
15
God.
minutes past his end time. Like, oh, come on, guys, let's hit that goal. Let's get it at the end. It's
Oh, Chad, I think that's where I'll end it with DSP. Not the stream, but just with DSP.
so
I wanted to use that as
somebody needs to Photoshop Vex over DSP's
Time out.
DSP
Hang on.
right there.
No. Hang on.
something like that. Something like that.
I'm gonna send you a link, Occo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why?
Is Mr. Beast a tourist? I'm saying yes.
Just gonna send you a link.
Thank you, Devastator.
It's time. If it's not, go to 1437.
Devastator, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. I'm gonna mute that now. And then we're gonna
That's
what
30 more
is
than-
this?
That's 50 more than DSP.
What
got.
are you
I
giving
just-
me, Sparky?
I clicked on a random stream. I was scrolling through, and I found this.
This was 2 days ago? Okay. What timestamp did you want?
1437. If
All right.
it's not on it.
We'll go 10 seconds before. Oh boy, I'm worried. I'm worried.
Man, that model couldn't have been cheap, right? Maybe.
No,
this is why
well,
she's
you want to know
not
what's
in-
funny? Kevin came into my chat yesterday and told me he did her 1.0 rigging. This is, I believe, her 2.0 rigging too.
Uh-huh.
I think that little
Maybe
green
this is where all
creature.
that money's going.
I think that little green creature is supposed to be her partner.
Hmm.
Thank you for the 50 gifted memberships, Devastator. I appreciate that. And real life fake monkey with the 10 gifted members. Whoa, buddy! Thank you. I appreciate that too.
We need a little triangle bell.
No, I need to get my own thing. I'll be honest with you. Here, let me see if I can play a clip or something. Silly clips.
You should clip that DSP stream. Can we get 20 gifted memberships? Plays
Oh,
every
goodness.
time
Just
that you get gifted
just
memberships.
trust me on this.
All right. All right, we'll play it here really quickly. I want to play the Sam Hyde clip for people.
You got anyone you want to call out in the
For
heavyweight
everybody,
division?
we'll for you both, Sam Hyde.
I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles.
Can't keep getting away with it.
And keep getting away. Did you know
In the ring.
that the ICE agent that shot that woman, his name was Samuel Hyde?
Samuel Hyde.
Yeah.
No.
He can't keep getting away with it.
No, he can't.
Well,
Holy
that's your
cow, it's just
winner,
going. It's
Sam
going. It's going. It's
Hyde.
going. You know, I'm okay with this, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate this. Are we gonna have another night when everybody becomes a member? I mean, like, I looked at the back end. We already have almost 300 members.
Whoa!
And they're all like the initiate member ones. And this is why I changed it, because I know that it's like everybody likes to see everybody getting everybody a member, you know, is nice. So, you know, in real life, yes, in real life. So if you get a membership, make sure to say thank you.
In real life.
If not, they are only 99 cents per month. So many yippies are being created today. Yes. Every time it happens, you become a yippie. Anyway, while that's going through here, I am going to move my model so that you guys can behold her at least partially here. Actually, no, we're not going to do that because she's like showing her thighs somewhat. And I prefer not to share that. All right, you can see her face, and that's good enough. All right.
Showing thigh, fucking slut.
Sparky has not told me what I'm about to listen to. I'm kind of terrified, but like, you better. I don't know what you're giving me, but you better deliver. All right, you better deliver. Crundle Bundy, thank you for the 20 gifted. Whoa! They don't say whoa, buddy. They really ring.
Whoa, buddy!
Let's go. Let's go.
I was
Gotta
going to
act-
American Yeehaw, but I don't think that would work.
Gotta act retarded like fucking Worski. Let's go. Oh goodness. So I'll check and see if I can add new emotes, chat. I gotta get some new emotes. Since you guys have been generous tonight, I'll look into getting another emote. We'll vote. I'll see about getting up a vote for the emotes in maybe I'll go into the member chat and say, hey, what kind of emotes do you want? Speaking of which, if you haven't already, join the Discord. Sly Maverick for 10 members. Let's go. Big support on the kick tonight. No. That's 100 members total right now. No, 102. Now we're over.
Holy shit. I have not hit the gotcha. I haven't gotten one. I'm in your chat.
Please consider joining the the Discord. Yes, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Oh, did you get gifted?
No, I'm gifted in the art of not getting gifted subs.
Fair enough. Grundle, thank you being a member for 11 months yourself. Woo, woo indeed.
Right, that's
You've
not
gotten
acceptable.
more
Everyone
gift
continue
subs
gifting
than that
subs
daily
until
sub goal.
Hotbox gets it.
You don't have to do that, chat, but
look at that daily sub goal. 44 out of 50. You've gotten more gift subs in like the last 5 minutes than she's gotten apparently in this whole stream.
wait, is that like, does she reset? Here's my question. Does she reset that daily? Sparky, if you could look back and see if she does like reset that daily. Because I'm curious if she does actually reset that daily. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. In all seriousness.
That'd be very funny.
In all seriousness, chat, thank you to the people who gave the gifted memberships. Let me say your names again real quickly just to make sure that you know how much you're appreciated. Thank you, Devastator, Real Life Fake Monkey, Crundle Bundy, Sly Maverick for gifting your memberships. I deeply appreciate that. All right. And again, I'll say that all of your money does go towards helping yippies in need. Oh my gosh, Internet Zen Master for 10 members. Let's go.
She does.
She does reset it daily?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the next day it starts at like 34 and gets it to 65.
I guess the question is whether or not like they're real or not, but I don't know. I don't care.
At this rate, everyone that's watching is going to be a member.
Well, it's random still.
One.
It's random.
Same.
I have 17,000 subscribers, so just about you it would take a while. 100 gifted members.
Oh, it
yes.
goes to all of your subscribers. Okay.
Well, it's just random,
Well,
but I
I
do
thought
think
it
it
was
prioritizes
a-
active people sometimes.
I thought it just goes on whoever's
members
watching.
The memberships only go to people who's active in chat. So if they'll just subscribe and don't participate in chat, they don't get one.
That doesn't make any sense because I see a lot of people that are active in chat that don't get one. Whoa, buddy! Thank you so much, Sly, for the 2. Anyway, all right, let's
Nuts.
let's go. Let's go. Can we get to 100? We're over 100, chat. We're over 100. It's a lottery for subscribers who yap. Yes, and unfortunately, not everybody wins it, and I'm sorry if you don't. Anyway.
And yapping in this stream doesn't count for
Yes.
me.
Let's start. Let's start. Finally, here, let me unmute. All right, Sparky said this is fantastic. Let's see what happens.
Says Maria Nikki. Is that a play on Mirai Nikki? Because that is my favorite anime of all time. I fucking love The Future Diary. I love Yuno. Best girl. Best girl. Yuki's a bitch, but that's okay. Cobra, thank you for the 10. And then Fire, thank you for the 10. And then Devil, thank you for the 11. Holy shit. Holy shit. How are we 6 subs away from the fucking goal for the day? Jesus Christ.
Really quickly, why is the pause button not work? Crundle Bunny, thank you for the 10. Great Crusade, let's go. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Sparky, we've been listening to this for almost 20 seconds now. What am I getting from this here?
Just continue on.
Just continue?
We got past one spot. We got past one spot. So we were 6 subs away.
Oh, okay.
Funny, haha. Funny, you're funny.
Good goddess on a cracker, I hate that face. Please never make that face again, woman. Oh my gosh, I hate that. It looks even worse with the piercings. Holy shit.
Really quick before we get into anything, a couple things. Crimson, holy shit though, thank you so much for the $200 donation. I really appreciate it, guys. If
I think that's the $200 donation that got charged back. Yeah, I think that might be one of the ones that got charged back.
So VTuber septum theory are we gonna go with that one?
I don't know.
Going with that?
Who thought putting that as part of the model was a good idea? Her.
Wasn't Kevin.
I mean, maybe Kevin rigged it. I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, I think that was one of the chargeback ones because she mentioned $200 being charged back.
you are, if you guys are unaware of what is going on right now, I am currently raising money for my cancer elimination surgery. I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shit in my chair. Look, I'm gonna.
I want to say something. My pet peeve with
cry?
VTubers.
Gonna
I hate,
piss?
I
Gonna
hate
shit yourself?
VTubers that try to be edgy just for the sake of being edgy, and they're just like, let me just say random things that are like edgy so I sound cool. So
You
these
know-
VTubers,
It reminds me of Bossman Jack when Bossman Jack was feeling like he wanted to end it, and and he just like screams, "I'm gonna fucking end it all. I'm gonna fucking end it all," and then he just like shortens it because he's on like drugs, and he's just like, I'm a fucking dude, and it just starts it's sounding like him saying, "I'm gonna fuck a dude," so it's just like. Darsky, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you very much. Why is she saying I'm gonna shit in her chair? I
don't know. Just continue.
Just continue. Okay.
Fucking, I'm gonna fucking. Okay. Devil, thank you.
By the way, this is why I don't listen to normal streamers because most like Cinder is the closest that I'll get to probably listening to a quote unquote normal streamer because she doesn't sound this retarded. Okay, Cinder actually sounds like a normal woman that isn't trying to be impressive. She's just trying to be nice and entertaining. And guess what? She actually does a good job at it. What the fuck am I listening to right now? This woman actually like. Oh man, I'm trying.
It reminds me of Crow from Nikke. God damn it!
Yeah, I'm
Now
trying.
I see it.
I'm trying not to
but
be.
Crow's actually a good character. She isn't.
I'm trying not to be
I
hyper
fucking hate
bigoted.
Crow. What are you talking about?
I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to be
design wise. Yeah.
Try not to be hyper
Design-wise,
bigoted.
I like Crow.
But I feel like she rides on the short bus with comments like this.
Whammon.
Gosh, what is it with VTubers and shitting themselves? I have no idea. You know, chat, I will never talk about my bodily functions like that unless it's like a silly joke like I made earlier at the beginning of the stream. But like just saying that you're going to shit yourself is like, why? Why?
Okay, continue playing.
Okay.
Chat.
So much for this.
Shit yourselves.
No. Fucking no.
Shit yourselves now.
6. I really appreciate it. Fuck. Okay, you hit the goal, which means you can fuck off now, right? Right? Surely I'm not deserving of more than that, right?
Oh my gosh!
Like, the goal got met. Yay! Surely we're done now, right? Surely. I also love it here, but I still think that I'm very undeserving of you guys. I still get PTSD when you talk about a fart. Yes, that's because I literally farted and sent you a video of it. It was glorious and it was beautiful. And look, you have a Vex fart forever. You have a piece of me. You have a little piece of me.
Sparky, what the fuck are you doing to me right now?
This is triggering me.
Fetishes, huh?
You asked for it.
I'm getting triggered. I hate this part about VTubers that do this
You
like whole
asked
like
for it.
I belch and fart and act like a degen. Give me attention because I'm a chicken. I'm a degen.
Look, I'm one of
you-
I'm like one of the boys. I fart and I burp and I
Well,
I make funny
Yeah, but
dick
you're a
jokes and
dude,
all
so
that.
I let that slide. But women, they're meant to have some etiquette, some beauty, some majesty, not sound like
Well,
a
here's the
homeless
thing.
person
Here's
in
the thing.
Asmongold's
When you're a
basement.
dude,
Why Asmongold?
when you're a dude, you don't go around just going like, look, I make fart jokes and shit all the time. We don't do that. We just make fart jokes.
No.
But
We
no,
don't
you
fucking. We don't announce it like, look,
It's
we're just
triggering
being
me
boys.
because it's very forced. Like if someone, like if a
Yeah, it's
female
forced,
YouTuber
it's
is gonna
fine.
like sit there and play a game and then she's random just lets one rip, it's like, oh yeah, that's funny. It's just natural. But when you can clearly tell they're just trying to like force it for the sake of like, look at me, I'm edgy, I'm cool.
I'm like one of
give me
you.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
it
do you
feels
do,
like
my fellow
content creators
dudes?
care more about creating clippable moments so they can be marketable rather than actually being good content creators.
It's like James Corden, you know, when he did the carpool karaoke. Because he was intentionally
Oh,
trying
God,
to...
fucking kill me with that.
But you know what I mean, right? That's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Gosh, it
But
just...
anyways, to answer your question, Akko, you asked for a clip of Vex acting like DSP, and you didn't know if it existed. I went, I looked, I found this. There you go. You asked for it.
Yeah, this is very
DSP really does like to make scat jokes, very bad ones at that.
Yeah. You know
But
what's
the fact that
crazy?
she got the reward and then begged for
And
more.
then
That
not
is
only
DSP.
that, this was like 5
That
or 6
too.
days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? She just said yesterday, "Oh, I don't do this."
That chat, that gift is so such a good.
Spiritu, or excuse me, Internet Zen, thank you for the 5. Spiritu, how dare you insult our precious foxwoman Curse? She spent a long time tunneling into Asmongold's basement. And then Crundle for 20, the only action we're talking about on stream is croc wrestling Irwin style. Accurate. Accurate for both of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is there anything more worth listening to? This woman has disgusted me.
No, that's
it?
this is
Thank
the part.
fuck.
Yeah.
Thank fuck. I'm done. I'm done. You know what's funny is I talked about how much I hated Vex and then also Destiny, and I talked about the fart fetishist character from Destiny. What if they are friends? Chat. What if these people are friends because she likes fart fetishism? I'm done. I'm done talking about this woman right now. Unless this woman does something insane. If she responds to me, which, you know, I don't care either way, or if, like, you know, for whatever reason
Looks like she has you blocked.
She does have me blocked, yes. She had me blocked
So I
since
doubt that's
September,
gonna
though.
happen anytime soon.
You never know.
Now, isn't this the same person that was like, I remember you talked about this, I think it was a couple months ago or something, about, didn't she go on like a tirade how her channel was like dying and couldn't get more views or members? And you were saying something about doing multi-streaming and she refused? Or is that someone else?
That is somebody else.
Someone else.
You
Okay.
know how little that narrows it down.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Anyway, no, that's not her, but I could understand why you would think that. Anna Valens has a fart fetishist. Yes, Anna Valens does. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
unless
God.
this woman has something significant, I'm not really that interested. I really just wanted to do a quick follow-up about how the fact that she was begging for money literally after having a crash down, meltdown, burnout, saying that she doesn't beg for money. And she begged for money like 2 or 3 times in one day. She would like Lightfall. She plays Destiny on the reg. In fact, it's on her schedule for this week. Let's see. Yeah, she's a full-time content creator. She streams 5 times a week.
Destiny
All right.
2. Yep, there it is.
Where is it? Friday. So in 5
Yep.
days, she'll be playing Destiny 2. Gosh damn.
And you have I don't mind. There's someone else.
Devastator for 5 says, look at all the yippies. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? I need to have that animation
The
remade where it's
multiplying.
just... I need an animation where it's a yippie popping into existence. I'll start... I am looking into more alert animations. It just, takes time and all that kind of stuff.
You need somebody needs to make a meme of the Jurassic Park of Alan Grant holding the egg up, saying that the breeding, and just replace the egg with a yippee.
That would be perfect. Anyway, to sanitize you guys just a little bit, and then immediately dump you back into the water. We're gonna go through Bathtub Ross now. We're gonna go through Bathtub Ross.
One.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was thinking about going through the riots. There is no riots. There's just people protesting and being upsetty spaghetti, but there is no riots right now. So there's really nothing interesting to look at right now. In that regard, nobody cares about protests. They all look exactly the same. Paid protesters. It's funny, as I saw there's a VTuber that tried to say that, oh, she wasn't paid when she protested, and it's just like, obviously you didn't get in with the right company then, hon. But we're gonna go through the Bathtub Ross anthology slowly, I would say. Now, since it's been a while, I'm going to assume that the first video at the top is the one that we want to start with. Sparky, you are kind of like the gym expert here. Am I correct on that?
See, Jim pays a visit to Jonathan Ross. I think this is the first interaction with Ross Jim had.
Okay.
If I remember right.
Okay.
I said it goes through, like I said, it literally happened on the flow. It wasn't like a planned video. It wasn't anything planned at all.
Yeah.
Jim, I think, was streaming or doing something, and then got the link from somebody, said, hey, you need to go check this out. He's seen it, and then he asked for a link, and then got on.
Okay. Well, we're going to be watching that. We'll watch that video first. And then what will happen is we'll go through this stuff slowly. While we're doing that, chat, I'm gonna play more Maple Story like a nerd. Let me fix this here. Now you guys should be able to see just the stream page. And
oh man, that fucking profile picture, that is ancient.
Yep.
So we're gonna go through this, chat.
If I remember right, isn't that DSP in there?
That is DSP.
That is DSP right there.
That was one of his Halloween costumes. Yeah, when he was a
was.
Ghostbuster.
That's amazing. Anyway, let's get started, chat. If you want to depart now that we're going to the reaction slappa, that is fine, understandable. Thank you, everybody that has been here so far today. We're still going to go for a little bit longer, and just because I don't think I'm working not my late. I don't think I'm going in later tomorrow, so I do need to be done at a decent time tonight so I can get up and go to work at my normal time. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Loser, you're a loser. Sad. Internet Zen for 10. There was one dumb shit black lady who tried to drive her Honda into the lobby of a Hilton to kill ICE. Her words failed hilariously in Minneapolis, but other than that, it's been pretty boring. Yeah, I think that the Jim kind of encapsulated it best. There is not going to be any like riots, unlike last time, because people are paying attention and they don't like it's different now, if that makes sense.
Well, the only way you gotta get riots like it was back in the Summer of Love is from outside people of the city. Because I would assume at least some people within the city are sane enough to know, hey, we don't want to burn our own shit down.
Probably.
You would think.
Ooh,
I mean, you would think, but I'm gonna err on the side of most of those people are probably retarded.
Yeah,
probably. So yeah, we'll start watching through this, and if there's anything of interest with the riots that comes up, I imagine that won't happen tonight. Knowing my luck, though, I could be wrong. The white woman, they don't actually care if she was black, however. I don't know if that's the entirety of it, but, you know, fair enough. We're getting almost to the end of the whole thing, chat. Then I'll unmute the thing again. Thank you again, everybody. We have 117 new members tonight. Very much appreciated. If you got one, again, make sure to say thank you. Anyway, let's get started.
Ross, you're retarded.
Ladies.
Okay, so this just starts it right when Jim jumps into the call. Not like, there's no preamble. This is just Jim is in it now. Okay. Okay.
Talk, bitch.
Dude, is this fucking Medicare? Are you actually in the call?
Oh, so I was listening to the
If
live
you're
stream.
curious, by the way, chat, no, that is not your Discord noises or my Discord noises. That is just Discord in general from this video.
Yep.
Because back then people didn't need that
Google
kind of shit.
Hangouts.
Oh yeah, Google Hangouts as well.
Back in the good old days.
Yes.
Insert the aging fucking snake gif from MGS4.
Oh gosh.
That's how I feel.
But I was just kind of curious about the bathtub stuff.
No, it's
Ross, you wanna back that
hey,
story
now
up
we
a little bit to the bathtub with the kids?
This is getting
Holy
really
shit.
bad. There's over
What's up,
100
man?
people in here.
I never had the privilege of talking to you in voice, not the fangirl. Or
Okay, join me. Oh, come on.
Medicare or no?
Send Crow the link, Ross.
Just answer Medicare's question,
Dude,
Ross.
alright, hold on. No, actually, shut the fuck up, dude, because honestly, I'm speaking to Medicare right now.
Yeah, Ross, can
Medicare,
can you tell me about the little kids in the bathtub?
Before I do that, are you gonna go make a video about me?
I really hope you do, Medicare.
Well, I'm vaguely familiar with you. I mean, I've seen a few videos of you that are getting passed around of like freaking out
Ross,
on Skype
keep your
calls
mouth
and
shut.
weird shit like that.
No, you should speak.
Like one with your grandma yelling at you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Medicare making a video on you might be the last of your worries if you're Jonathan Ross. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's like the last thing you should be worried about. Interesting.
Like another one where you like just start screaming at people. That's all I know about you. But I've been stumbling across the street when you're talking about little kids in bathtubs. So that's kind of what I'm curious about.
Oh, hey, Medicare. There's
Hey, before I say anything, it's an honor to have you as a guest on here anyways. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's an honor to have him as well for me.
That's great. Can you tell me about the little kids in the bathtub, Ross? That's all I want.
Oh, yeah.
Who is this dude anyway?
I'll explain. Here's something, right?
I'm a Jesuit priest. Come to spread the word of Jesus. Go ahead, Ross.
Oh, are you the evil Jesuits?
Oh my god.
Well, he's someone against me, so I don't know why he's cool.
He's
But
one of the
anyways,
evil Jesuits. Don't trust him. He's against Gale.
No, but
let me explain.
This call is full of people.
Let me explain.
Go ahead, Ross.
Dude. All right. God. Anyways, pretty much the reason why is because
I can't stop myself from checking my Discord. Yeah.
It's triggering me.
The Discord noises are giving me PTSD. I'm sorry, chat. There's nothing I can do. It is part of this call. Sorry.
Now,
I looked it up and I thought they were cute videos. That's really it.
Huh?
I was gonna say, do you want to know why there's like so many people hopping into this call and stuff like that?
Because Medicare discovered it and all that kind of stuff?
No, because they were dumb enough to stream showing the Hangout link.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Fuck. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. You're gonna kill me. Don't do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, you thought the naked kids in the bathtub were cute.
By the way, Medicare, there's an upcoming
yeah,
pedo
but
video.
It was not for like fucking jerking off purposes or some shit.
Oh, someone call me a whore in the chat? Well, fuck you. You could go.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Okay, so what made you compelled you to look up? Look at you like you thought that was cute. Why were you looking up naked kids in bathtubs in the first place, Ross?
Because I wanted to fucking find. I thought like, why not? Like, are you kidding me? Like, dude, this is like
so just randomly one day you're like, I'm gonna
By
look
the
up
way,
naked
Medicare,
kids.
he always
you gotta
backpedals
know
on
it's
this.
something, right?
Like, he
You gotta
comes
know
up
it's something, right?
No,
you
Ross.
got fucking
Ross.
labelized people
Ross.
whoever.
Oh yeah.
that
If
shit.
I'm more
I'm
edgy, people would use it
I'm
against
asking
me.
you a simple
Pat.
question, Ross.
Hey, it's-
Why are you looking up naked kids in a bathtub?
Can I say a
What was
couple things
the
on
motivation?
Medicare real quick, guys?
Sure, why not?
Please give
What,
Brandon
Occo?
the fucking link.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
okay.
I wanted to tell Medicare that he always makes
Occo,
up
why are
different
you looking up
excuses for
yippies
this,
in the
with this whole
tub? It's
bathtub
kind of
thing.
weird.
And the other thing I want to tell you is like there's an upcoming pedo
Bullshit.
video where like he outright admitted to being one to a couple people. So yeah, look forward to that.
Well, I want to give Ross a fair shot here. So I mean, what was the motivation for you looking up
That's very nice
kids in the
for you-
bathroom? Like
of you,
you said, you
Jim.
just randomly one day decided I want to look at some naked
Alright,
kids.
give Brandon link. Pretty much, what, you mean why, what's the reason why? Well, because like I said, dude, like I thought they were cute. That's the reason why, dude. Like, why do you have to go into this so much? Really?
Because you're on a live stream talking about naked children in bathtubs, Ross. That's kind of fucking weird. And you're like, well, you thought they were cute. That's not like a normal adult thing to say, is
Oh
it?
my god, that you can't be taking it that way, dude. Like, are you serious?
Well, how would I take it? You're a grown man saying you're looking up fucking videos of naked kids in bathtubs because they're cute. Well, how should I take it?
I don't know. Like, pretty much, like, I guess, like, fucking, I want to have kids myself. Maybe. I don't know.
Pepe, no one wants to see you talking a dead meme, so go back
So
to your grave.
did you think that looking at naked children would help you create them? Like, how does that? How does wanting to have kids correlate to looking them up naked?
Well, I thought they were fun videos. That's really it, dude. Like, if you want to go,
How?
Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
I'm asking you a straightforward question.
You're wondering. It's not, and plus, even then, it's not even illegal at all. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't even care about the legality of it. I'm just asking how.
I'm not really
how?
triggered. You're just annoying and you're dead.
Guys, it's not illegal to look at these pictures of kids. Why are you getting upset at me? That's not like a good argument. I'm gonna be
Answer
honest
the
with
fucking
you.
question.
No
No matter how he answers, there is no good answer. But like, why are you dancing around it?
Well, I'm trying to remember, why was that even brought up in the first place? How did they even figure out that that's what he was looking at? Did he just like tell
Because
them?
They would talk about it on stream.
Yeah, they were talking about it on stream. Aren't some of these people in this chat? They're like, they just exist, kind of like the Chris Chan people, where they just like trick him into saying stupid shit.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's like, so back in this day of, YouTube, whenever YouTube integrated Google Hangouts, it made it a lot more possible for people to get on a stream. And I believe 2015 to about 2017, you see a lot of channels pop up of just random people talking with each other and doing shit online.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what this derived from. And there was a lot of channels on it. I think my channel and a couple other channels I know were some of the ones that got into this like way back when. And it's just start stream up is like, hey, let's just talk about stuff online.
Right.
And they just talk about anything with no aspect of, consequences of what they were talking about. And that's kind of how it got to this. And it was conversation. That topic came up. I can't remember exactly what Ross said, but he went along and say, like, looking up pictures like that and just looking at kids like that. And then later on, Jim joined in.
Yeah. So this man was innocuously just saying, "Oh, by the way, I like to look at these pictures," and he didn't think twice. He didn't think twice about it.
At the time, was he still working with kids?
That's right,
I
because he
believe
worked with kids.
Was it after?
Yeah, I believe he was. And it was also one of those, like I said, a lot of people don't think about the OPSEC of any of this stuff. And they just talk.
Yeah.
Which is one of the most stupidest things that you can do. Because you can misspeak and say something and bring something out that you don't want brought out.
Yep.
Kind of like what this did. It's kind of like the whole Jeremy Hambly making that video about, hey, if you have pictures like this on your computer, you might want to delete them before you bring. It's along those lines.
I was unironically thinking about that, where it's just like, I mean, it's not a bad thing to just say, "Hey, clean your computer before you give it to me," but the way that he told it was like, broski, you're making it sound skeevy when I know that that's not what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. There's some good like backstory for you, chat.
Ross, if you delete this, I got it recorded. So yeah.
That's fine. You can re-upload it or whatever the fuck.
I don't care about you.
Really quickly, Internet Zen says 2014 to 15 was the start of it. I remember Sargon and a few other GGers did huge hangouts that were streamed on YouTube back in the day. Yeah, that was basically the beginning, wasn't it?
Well, it's basically how Bloodsport started, because people started saying, you know, getting people in calls and then fighting, and then just it was Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
And back then, you know, like OBS was coming out, and had XSplit, and they're like very, very resource intensive on your computers back then. Plus, with piss poor internet connections, it was almost hard to get like a reliable stream going that didn't cut out and jitter. Google Hangouts was the intercept point, and you could do stuff on Google Hangouts, and it would require like very, very minimum bandwidth.
Yeah.
So it opened up the door for everyone. Would it be a good or bad thing?
I say good. Based off the content we got, good.
You guys either.
This is going on the Kiwi thread.
Yeah, the fucking Medicare's on here, dude. What's up, man?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the chat's fascinated with this too, Ross. Like people want to know.
I want to know too.
How? Cute how? What? Like explain it. Walk me through it.
Hey, cool man.
You can't do that without him like admitting to being a pedo. Like that's the thing.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that. It's just that I thought they were cute because it was fun to watch the videos. Like that's really it. Really, like
fun like a roller coaster ride.
I don't really care about him. He's just
playing a
fucking
video game.
Ross.
Fun, how exactly?
And I don't even know who this fucker is.
Yeah,
Woman needs to really fucking shut
I'm the guy
up.
talking to the pedophile.
I'm
shut
a
the fuck up
star.
and let me do that.
I'm on the internet.
Well, I don't.
1,000K subscribers.
Well,
I'm
if I
Mr.
remember,
I'm a cool
Medicare
guy.
does get
I'm
rid
not
of
the guy
shut
who's
up.
talking about naked kids in a bathtub, Ross. That's your dumbass. So why don't you answer the question rather than being a little bitch?
Ross, you don't want to go against Mr. Medicare, man. That's gonna be the most retarded thing you did ever.
I love how all of these people in the call, minus the woman and Ross, knows it's just like, Ross, you don't want to go against this guy. It's a bad idea. I just like how they all know that.
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is a literary technique. It's a literary
Well, not only that, Ross knew of Medicare, and I was actually kind of a fan of him.
That is right. He did sound like he's like, oh, it's kind of nice to have you here, man.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, that was the thing. They all came in. He came in, and there were most of them, except for that fucking hole over there, was like, "Oh yeah, what's up, Medicare? What's up, buddy?"
Yeah. I'm guessing by hole you mean the woman.
Yes.
How misogynistic of you.
People gonna
Dude,
fucking
he's
run
against
your
me
ass.
already. I don't give a fuck.
You're already on
Nobody's
Kiwi
against you.
Farm.
We just
Stop
wanna know
thinking you're
why
on
you're looking
grade.
up naked kids on the internet, Ross. That's all. We're just curious.
Ross, you're literally fucking your own life up right
And
now.
as well as that, because like, dude, the very fact I don't care, dude. Anyways, pretty much like, what's funny about that is that.
I'm a mad dude.
Yeah, exactly. But pretty much like, what's funny about it is that like people say that pretty much it's pedophilia when you gotta look at it this way, right? Is pretty much it was pretty much like it was pretty much cute. Pretty much it was also a reminder that like when you were younger yourself. And
What?
Yeah, I mean, how the fuck is that like,
I don't know how watching videos of that nature reminds me. I don't know how that's supposed to help me remember my. Again, I know that I'm trying to like understand like the justifications of a pedophile, but like, I'm just like, how is that supposed to remind me of being a child? In the bathtub, no less. I fucking hated baths even as a child. Shower supremacy, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just like, how does that work, my man?
It doesn't. The dude's got dude's retarded. I can't say it any other way.
No, yeah, I mean, like, again, like, I know that the answer is just there is no justifying it. You're trying to put meaning behind what a pedophile said. It's just like, yeah, but still, like, I'm trying to wrap my brain around it, and it don't make.
The actual reasoning he gives is fucking cringe as shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Like
yeah, I
when he
want to jerk
finally
off to
formulates
fucking
the thought.
Yeah.
the innocence of youth. How in the fuck?
Well, that's your phrasing, not mine. When I was a kid, I didn't think about grown men watching me take baths, but I mean, apparently that's what you would.
Here's the fucking thing.
Welcome,
though, right?
Crow.
Who is this perspective of? Is this Medicare the perspective that we're watching right now?
No, it's one of the random people jumped in call.
Okay, I figured.
They're just showing off their fucking login, like, hey,
Here's all of my 50.
how long my password
Here's
is.
all my alternate Twitter accounts. You'll never find my main.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I would prefer simpler
What's up?
times.
What have I missed?
Very true.
Go ahead, Ross. Keep going.
I wonder if this account is still around.
Pretty
Probably
much
not.
what happened was pretty much fucking Mr. Medicare wanted to fucking know what happened, so pretty much like
Mr. Medicare wants to see how the
I'm
sauce
giving
is
him
made.
the fucking story. He can rather accept it or rather not. It's his choice.
But you haven't
Brandon,
explained. You're saying
sides
fun
of-
and cute. How? How exactly?
Pretty much what you mean, like I need to like in-depth explain or something.
Yes, Ross, you do.
No, you need to give a reasonable explanation why a grown man is watching videos of naked children in bathtubs, other than I thought it was fun and it was cute. That's fucking weird, right? Is everybody else in this call
Fucked
going
up.
to act like
That's
that's not fucking weird?
It's not the only thing fucked up he's done either. He's doxed people. He's death threatened. He's fucking false DMCA'd my fucking shit and said that my channel is going down unless I fucking
no.
make amends with this psychopath.
I wonder if this
Yeah,
account's still
the
around.
chat. We got viewers saying it's weird too. Is okay? Just a
Yeah,
just a
I wonder.
fucking quick straw poll of the people in this call. Do any of you look up naked videos of children in bathtubs? Do you think that's normal?
No, that's fucking fucked up.
Maybe they have. Maybe they have.
Well, we know you have, but like I haven't done that, and neither has Neil. So
Yeah, but everybody in the whole world hasn't done that. Okay.
Come on,
I
Brandon.
didn't say anyone.
I love how he's like, oh, okay, nobody else has done that.
Yeah, and
So-
by the
so
way,
just gauged on that response, right, Russ? You're like, yeah, I want a little bit more in depth. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Like I said, I
pause.
stumbled on your fucking stream right as you said.
Go ahead.
Now this is the thing that back then, if you look at the subscriber count, it's like what 50s, 60s.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not even that big. These people were going out with their real names, just putting out there on the net, and just openly chatting about whatever.
Yeah.
And you see how quickly this whole thing devolved.
Oh, it devolved really quickly.
That so that caught my attention. I'm just really curious. When you say fun and cute, like how is that fun and cute?
It's fun and cute for his dick.
Oh my gosh,
not
no.
really, because like, dude, like it's just like I don't know, dude. Like you're expecting me to go in depth with this, like
Because the motherfucker wants kids. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck
Understand
does
is
that
fucking
mean?
odd.
He wants kids.
Okay,
He wants
you
kids, so
may
he looks
think-
up naked videos of children. What are you fucking kidding me? No, Ross. How exactly was it fun and cute?
Let Brandon talk, you motherfucker.
Shut up, you stupid fucking hole. Nobody wants to listen to you. Somebody muzzle this bitch.
Oh my God, no,
Shut the fuck up.
Brandon, get this little motherfucker.
Oh my god, Edge Queen, you're not edgy at all. You're fucking annoying. Yeah. You yammer too much. Shut the fuck up.
Brandon, you're an annoying piece of shit who thinks he's so.
Based. Fucking hell, I love
Best
Medicare so
part,
much.
she has no fucking response. She
Yeah.
just starts fucking yammering on. It's great.
She just starts complaining.
Because he's cool on the internet.
Stutter some more, you dumb bitch. I see you in the chat trying to be funny like you know fucking memes and shit. You're so out of touch. You call yourself Edge Queen. There's nothing edgy about you, you fucking hole.
You don't
Shut up.
fucking know me,
You don't know- yeah,
fucking
exactly.
asshole.
You really
I don't need to know her. She's annoying and unfunny. Ross, why are you a pedophile? How about you answer that simple question?
Oh yeah, so you're I going right for the person.
So you went to accusing him to calling him a pedophile.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You know how
Hey,
fucking
Edge
illegal
Queen,
that is?
Edge
What the
Queen,
fuck
you
is
look at
wrong
naked
with you?
pictures of children on the internet? Is it you saying that's normal?
Dude, that's what
Edge
Wait,
Queen,
hold on
do
a
you
minute.
do that or not? You want
Wait,
to
I don't
hold
do
on
that.
a second.
naked pictures of children?
You're trying to twist it like it's not normal.
You
Are you
know
fucking
that's like
kidding me?
super
normal,
illegal, Akko?
Huh?
Do you know it's like super illegal, Akko, to be like called to be a pedophile?
Exactly. Here, we're going to reverse it because like Ross said something there that just kind of bothers me. Have I never heard this? I listened to it once a long time ago. It's been a while.
Internet? Is it you saying that's normal?
Dude, that's what
Edge
Wait,
Queen,
hold on a
do you
minute.
do that or not? You want
Wait,
to
I don't
hold
do
on
that.
a second.
naked pictures of children?
You're trying to twist it like it's not normal. Are you fucking kidding
It
me?
isn't normal.
Yeah, I'm going to be real. It's not normal.
It's not normal. Normal
Yeah, I
people
kinda-
don't go
I
searching
kinda
up
laughed there
fucking
when he said
bathtub
that.
pictures.
Just go be
or
real.
Bathtub videos.
It's not normal.
Like
Oh,
it's normal when you have kids to give them baths. It's normal for like your really close friends to show you pictures of their kids. It's not normal to go searching videos of kids in bathtubs.
I think he should have realized it's not normal when everyone's saying, no, we don't do that except him.
I'm pretty sure, like, isn't he, like, heavily autistic or something?
Ross, I think he is,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
So
he
I
was
would
autistic
understand
to
him
the
not
point-
understanding social cues or anything, but, like, still.
Oh no, he was autistic to the point he would piss and shit himself playing video games because he was
Yeah,
in
I
the middle of
remember those
playing a video
clips.
game and not go to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, I remember the clips of, like, his mom yelling at him about that shit.
No,
Go
it
take
wasn't
a
his mom,
shower.
it was his fucking grandmother.
Oh, was it his grandma? That's right. It's his grandmother.
I know which clip you're talking about. That's really disgusting and sad.
It is.
And he was some sort of fucking social worker or school counselor.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, I assume he's no longer that.
Oh no, he's no longer
no,
that now.
He got removed.
Yeah, I believe I remember that too. I'm just waiting for when we get to the actual clip of the thing that I caused.
I imagine that's far into the future if you're talking about the spray.
The Febreze incident, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably 2 weeks to a month later, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Normal, you fucking degenerate. Edge Queen, do you,
gotta know it's funny. You gotta know it's funny, right?
You after what you said to me, why should I answer you?
Oh, so you're gonna shut up now? Well, thanks for taking the advice. Jesus Christ, you dumb bitch.
Oh, call me a dumb bitch one more time.
Dumb bitch.
Dumb cunt, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
They're all dumb
Stay
bitches.
quiet. Ross, why are you looking at pictures of naked kids on the internet?
Brandon, I am not dumb.
Except, yeah, exactly.
This woman is such a detriment to the
Yeah, you
call.
don't.
Holy
You don't
shit.
think I'm dumb one. Yeah.
Yeah, she knows psychology. That's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
there's always
really, so-
one.
Hey, she knows psychology, dude.
But anyways, wait, what was that question again, Medicare?
It's not autistic.
Okay, you're
That's
saying it's
disgusting
fun and
lazy.
cute. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not asking for the most in-depth explanation on Earth. Maybe you can explain it away and make it sound reasonable. Like I said, I only stumbled on the stream right as you said that. So when you say
Because they're
funny,
kinda
That gave me
dog and cat
PTSD,
videos, that's why,
fuck.
so.
naked kids in bathtubs are like dog and cats videos.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I know you're ignorant and all that shit. Like,
Oh, I'm
you have,
totally
like,
ignorant. You're just ignorant. Okay, Michael Jackson, keep going. Keep going.
Hey, Medicare, King of Pole's gonna come in here.
you're gonna disrespect, like, dude.
Oh,
So you're gonna have a
gross.
gangbang against me, okay?
Fucking king of pole.
Oh,
Holy
no, he
shit.
wanted
Thing was building up
I
against
feel
you for a
old.
while.
He wanted to
And
be
now
added
you're
in
letting
here.
Brandon talk.
Exactly, you're not letting him talk.
They're not letting Medicare talk. What the hell?
What? Are you kidding me? I let him have the floor millions of times, dude. Are you fucking?
I've been here 5 minutes. Calm down. Calm down. I'm just you're
He's
not
very
giving a
rude.
real explanation. You know, like you make these weird statements and then you try to brush it off like a one-word answer. Like it's fun. It's cute. No, that's fucking
Oh,
weird.
Cole's in here.
What's up, Paul?
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right, you know what? Everybody fucking mute for a second, and then Paul can talk.
Alrighty.
It's the rhythm of the night.
You too, Medicare.
I am muted. Go ahead.
All right. Well, pretty much. What do you want? No, really, what do you want? Are you gonna say something, or are you gonna be a fucking autistic retard?
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to me?
Oh yeah, I am.
Ross, what are you doing? What are you doing right now?
I don't know. Fucking being
Stop.
fucking.
Like you. Holy fuck.
This is
Ross,
King of
you gotta
Pole, I
stop.
think, right?
You gotta stop. Like you're like way out there right now.
I'm like literally streaming, and like
Yeah,
these
I
fuckers
believe
come
so.
in. What am I supposed to do?
Stop. Stop
Yes,
this.
this is-
This whole
This is
fucking
gonna
mess.
fall on his phone.
It's funny hearing King of Pole being like, stop, just you telling somebody
Yeah.
to stop. That is kind of funny.
If I
Yeah.
remember right, this is before the whole blow up between Jim and Kina Pole, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Or it might be I can't remember. It was like 2016, 2017 when that happened.
I'm trying to remember. Why did him and King of Pole get pissy with each other?
It was over the I believe it was over the political stuff, and it
Was it?
happened the night whenever Jim finger banged Jade on stream.
Okay.
That's when it started and happened.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Or mushroom cups.
And I don't even understand. There's pedo allegations now. I didn't even know this about you, Ross. The amount of time that we have talked to you and been around you, I've never heard this.
Well, they never told you about the pedophile allegations, and probably due to the very fact that maybe because they're lying.
Oh,
so.
that person was timed out in chat.
Do you
That's
like
funny.
kids? What?
I don't like them that way. Just so you know.
What is that? Okay, so how do you like children?
Rex?
I think they're.
Hey, Rex. There's a Kiwi Farms thread with evidence of your pedophilia, mate. So
Everybody mute. Everybody mute. Me and King of Pole are talking right now.
Okay, I gotta hide the screen. I don't know what this person is showing.
Okay, so there's evidence in a thread about you that these people have started.
The fuck is this person trying to share links of?
And you're saying you're not into kids now? Is this another?
Am I crazy or did anybody else see that too?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hide the screen for
Right
a
side
moment.
Viking situation where you're just pretending? I mean, what's going on?
Honestly, do I need to show the screen if it's just them talking? Probably not.
Probably safer to not show it if that was what was going to potentially be shown.
I leave it off right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off right now. Chat, you're not missing anything incredible, so.
Side Viking in here, dude. He would have a choice words with you.
Norwegian pedophile way in the distance. We're talking about you.
No, dude. I really think that he would have words for you.
I think that we're talking about you, and let's get back on the topic of children and sex.
Yeah, let's go and wait. What? Children having sex? What in the fuck?
I don't know. I'd like to know what's going on with this pedophile stuff. Like, you should just stop. You know, you should have listened to everyone else when they told you to stop. Like, way back there. Way back there.
Because I'm not allowed to stream or have freedom of speech, right?
No. I didn't say you can't stream. It's just this is a trash fire. Like, if you were to stumble across
we can agree with that, King of Pole.
you would have just assumed this is a fucking dumpster fire.
Oh, am I being rated right
and
now?
Nobody's putting it out.
Hold on. Lulu, Tila, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're listening right now to one of the most cancerous retellings of Medicare lore, the Bathtub Ross stuff. You've never heard of that before?
Yes.
You are lucky. Run away right now.
Yeah. Now, just hindsight from the future here, it's bad when King Pole is the voice of reason.
No, I agree.
Just saying.
I agree. What a time to raid. Indeed. Indeed. Where am I? Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
You have a can of gasoline and you're pouring it everywhere. You're about.
Well, that's who I am, dude. That's pretty much who I am.
You're a trash fire. You're a dumpster fire.
You want to know why?
Thank you for the 20. Let me actually unmute the thing. Is it going to read? Let me see if I can replay it.
Jammed.
There it goes. Nope, it's not going to read it. Fuck. I'll read it here in
The
a moment.
landlords have been tipped $20 by at Internet Sin Master 8952 a Hassan disrespecter.
The finger banging incident happened in late 2014. It was after that GG adopted his no leader's mindset and King of Pole declared himself a thought leader. Dude got gay opted into believing a lie about Gawker.
That's what it was. No, King of Pole used that against Jim off the bat. That's why it came up in my mind.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you for the
want to
20.
know why? Because, dude, like...
Hey, I hate to
I
interrupt,
don't care
guys,
what people
but King
think
of Pole,
about
look
me.
at your Discord games. It's important. It's about the pedophilia on Ross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can watch it and then afterwards make up your own mind.
It's an image. You can just look at it.
I don't want to fucking kid. I just have feelings for them. I'm helping through this. Ross.
What, you mean I want kids someday? What's so wrong with that? Oh, no.
You know what? I have no word. Who was talking before me? I think it was Jim. Jim, is that you? I came in a thread.
Yeah, that was me talking with Ross.
Okay, go back to that. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. So, Russ, I think what people are confused about is like you give a one-word answer. Nobody wants like War and Peace dialogue from you. You don't need to give us some 400-paragraph response. But
yeah, exactly. Really that's what you're expecting me to do. But
I just told you that's not what I'm expecting. It's just really weird when you give like a one-word response of it's fun or it's cute or like I guess I don't understand the reasoning when you say I want kids someday. So that's why I look at naked children on the internet.
Pretty much, I want kids someday so that pretty much I could have like, you know, kind of like this is what everybody wants, by the way. And pretty much what I'm saying is that this is what everybody wants. Is everybody wants kids. Everyone wants to be proud of something. Everybody wants to have something to be proud of, to cherish in your life. To, yeah.
This is
exactly,
not a
like,
good explanation.
You know, this is
for
like
the, for this.
I don't fucking like go and actually have actual fucking sexual feelings for kids at all. I don't do that sort of shit.
Okay, but how does like watching that stuff? How does that relate exactly? Like that's the leap I'm having difficulty with. So how does like okay, I get it. You want to have kids. That's great. Fine. Lots of people want to have kids. But how does wanting to have kids relate to wanting to look at them naked on the internet?
Wait, hold on, Rex. What did you say, Medicare?
I said, how does wanting kids relate to you going on the internet and looking at naked children? How do they connect it exactly? How does that play into each other?
And you want to know why I said it was fun?
Sure.
Well, because honestly, like, you know, like the thing is that like they're playing and shit, and they're pretty much chilling, and that's pretty much what it is, really. I mean, do you want me to explain it a little bit more? I mean,
bro,
I mean,
just
it's like
shut
it's like
up.
pretty much two innocent kids just playing in the bathtub, pretty much. That's really it.
Okay.
That doesn't describe me fucking having any sexual fucking like actual
what were they saying earlier, Ross, when they were saying that you had said you had feelings for children and you needed help? Are they lying?
Pretty much what I mean by that is pretty much what I mean by that simply is that pretty much like I have feelings for kids, meaning the very first explanation, meaning that I wanted to have kids myself. That's why I said that.
So why would you need to have help for that then? If it's just normal, why would you need help?
Pretty much, I wanted to get help for pretty much people trolling me on the internet. Really, that's really it. Really.
I'm gonna have to defer to these other two guys that were
Oh
talking
my
about
gosh, that's hilarious. This guy's just showing his email that he uses to log into his Kiwi Farms account. That's so retarded.
You can tell what era of internet this is from.
Yeah, the era of internet where nobody had OPSEC, even though they were on the website that says you should probably care about your OPSEC. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just a stream of everyone just not caring about OPSEC. I mean, like I said, this dude logged into his damn Twitter account showing off what his 50 fucking accounts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that is insane.
What did he say exactly to you? If you can unmute yourself. What did he say when he said, I have feelings for kids and I need help? Was that what he meant?
What other two guys are you talking about?
He was saying he had feelings for kids and he needed help, but since then he's been like acting like, oh well, I just watch kids in bathtubs. There's nothing wrong with that. No.
No, but he's saying that he's saying that he needed help because he was getting trolled. Did he say this together? Did he say I like children and I need help? Was those two statements together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not he's getting trolled and he wants a family life. It's I like children and I need help because of that.
Dude, I was in the DMs with Virgil, not Neil.
Okay, Jim, for your clarification, click in the chat. You see where I just linked that Discord picture? That is verbatim what he said, specifically.
Can you just read it? I don't want to click a bunch of fucking
links. So I read it earlier. He says, and this was in 08/12/2016. This was a year ago. So you had these feelings for a year. Yeah, they have already made fun of me for it. He's talking about pedophilia. I don't want to fuck a kid. I just have feelings for children, or for them. I'm getting help. I'm getting help through this, meaning as in somebody's assisting him for his sexual urges. I'm assuming sexual. It comes off that way. For his urges when it comes for feelings towards children. But
So Ross, I mean, it feels like you not only like bought the rope and tied the noose, but like put your neck in it. Like you're admitted that you're looking at naked kids on the internet, and then there are these conversations where you're saying you have feelings for kids and you need to get help. So like, let's just cut through the shit and get to brass tacks. Are you a pedophile? I'm not saying you acted on it, but are you?
No, not really, and I didn't even act on anything.
No, not really.
No, I said that. I'm not saying that you acted on it. I'm just saying
the answer should just be no. I am not a pedophile. No, sir, no.
It really should just be no. I'm not. How is it that hard to say?
Oh my gosh.
Is that what this is? Because everybody's talking about it now. So if it is, you might as well just come clean with it.
Well, except I'm not. Like, you could say that millions of times that, you know, I am, but I'm really not.
Can I get an honest question out of you that's sort of related? Is that why you hang out with Viter? Is that, not even kidding, is that like something you guys had a conversation
Dude,
about?
me and Viter made up due to the very fact.
I know, but you see, it's weird that
trust me,
the same guy that you keep bringing around when everyone tells you to stop bringing the crazy Norwegian man around, everyone, except maybe one person in this call, is also allegedly a pedophile with a possible Reddit
Yeah,
account.
and I think those allegations are fucking wrong, dude. I never, even if I didn't.
There was no evidence on the Kiwi farm story.
Mizu, thank you for the raid. Welcome. If you want to listen to Bathtub Ross with us, you're more than welcome to jump in. I know you haven't been feeling the best
Run
recently.
away.
But thank you.
As a puddle, he might enjoy some water-based content.
Oh no. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day today. I know you were talking about the Mr. Beast stuff. I hope it was well. I hope that you you taught people about how much of a tourist he is.
And now you can reach through the screen and pull Kendra into the call.
If she wants to, yes.
If she wants to.
Occo is a bad example
Thank you for the
because it's
5.
a lost cause.
At Internet's in Master 8952 tipped $5 to the lost cause. Insert Uncle Ruckus that is guilty. I got the rope right here. Clip. Good Lord Ross is horrifying bad at defending.
I got the clip right here.
I got the rope right here.
Oh gosh, what are we watching? We are listening to the Bathtub Ross Chronicles, a chronicalization of a pedophile who admitted that he is a pedophile, without kind of knowing.
To Mr. Medicare.
Yeah, pretty much. People still play MapleStory. This is classic MapleStory. This is MapleStory before MapleStory started sucking. So like 15 years old MapleStory. If that makes sense.
He just showed nuance.
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
I mean, there's
but
a lot
you
of
can't
speculation.
just.
A side point of that is that why you you guys get along well? I mean, out of curiosity.
No, it's because pretty much like you know that we didn't like each other at one point. You actually several points actually, but also at the same time there was some times where also we liked each other sometimes as well. I mean, seriously, I mean,
I don't know why you guys dislike each other. You're both edgy and
Is
pedophiles.
how you keep associating with a guy like him, and then this whole pedophile stuff's going on. And it
so you
makes
hate
sense
Prince
a
of
little bit.
Baking Boon, okay?
But
I don't hate him.
that's
Looks like
this is
Mario.
fucking crazy, man.
That's
Why?
fair.
Because Viter's a friend. That's why.
It is side scroll.
Yeah, I don't
so-
care about the Viter thing. Like, I don't know how that all plays into it because I guess I'm behind on that shit. But like Ross, you get that why people would think this is
Korean.
weird, right? Like why most
I
people
know
would
why
think.
people would think it's weird, dude. I get that every fucking day of my life, dude.
You tell people every day that you like looking at naked children on
No,
the internet. I would suggest
no.
not doing that. Then.
No, I'm not saying it like, oh yeah, I fucking tell.
Yeah, I don't suggest. It's like the quartering. I don't
Insert
suggest you
the,
tell
what
people
is
about
that,
this.
Smiling Friends. That Smiling Friends clip. I love kids, Charlie.
I'm gonna be honest. I have never watched Smiling Friends. I need to because I hear it's good. Is it good? Earlier in the audio, someone said you make it sound like it's not a normal thing. Did I hear that right? Yes, you did. Bathtub Ross did say that. Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot just
And
how
you-
big and tedious some of these maps are.
Well, and if you want a little bit more context, the reason why, is Medica knew of Ross beforehand. Kinapol knew Ross. Ross was kind of hit it big on the map just a little bit by being starting a beef with Sons of Kojima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Got around this time too. Yeah, around this. I think this was actually around the time when the SOK was falling apart.
Was it really?
Yeah, because the incident with the Febreze that I caused happened after the SOK collapsed.
Okay. What game is this, Akko? MapleStory Legends.
Every day, no.
A classic version of MapleStory.
No, it's because it's due to the very fucking fact that pretty much I get that every day anyways.
Why do you get that every day? I guess I don't know.
Because people think it's fucking weird, just like how some,
Because
just
it
like
is
even though it's
weird.
out of context.
Well,
That's
okay,
why.
but even no, what I'm saying is even in context, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I know, but it's mostly out of context. Though. What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is the fact that you're talking about.
I
looking
need
up
to know
fucking
what
naked kids
context
on
would
the
make
internet and
that
then,
sound
acting
better.
Like that somehow is related to you wanting to have children, and that's totally normal. It's not totally normal.
Excuse me.
What I want
It's
to
the
know is
opposite of normal.
why
If
does
you
it
notice,
sound
everybody in
like
this
it's
call
so
right now-
easily searchable?
Huh?
Like, why does it sound like this is easily searchable? Searching up kids like naked in a bathtub?
Unfortunately, I think it is.
Is this like educational, in quotes, educational YouTube content or something?
Well, I think unfortunately back then, parents uploaded pictures of their children to the internet, and I think that what we're looking at is Ross finding people's Facebook pages or Facebook accounts, or maybe even just YouTube channels where parents unsuspectingly putting their children up because they love their children and they want to like show off how much they love their children. I bet you it's something like that. Because like these days,
I was assuming it was like you know, that thing going around for a while where fucking people are uploading like videos of their kids or whatever on YouTube, and you had a bunch of predators going on and like talking about how they're attractive and shit.
Yeah, I think it
was like a big problem for a while.
Yeah, I think it's as simple as literally just if you know where to look, you probably find weird shit like that. And it is just as sad as
would pass Ross.
Yeah, it is really just as sad as, oh, parents probably put this on the internet, and you know, you don't think people are going to be as creepy as to admit this in a live stream.
Yeah,
Mr. Madiker, but you know.
Yeah, I'm sending you something right now. This is actually the thing that kind of started it all, and then people just started poking and prying at Ross.
Okay.
Yeah, because like
this is like a year before.
Yeah, because I saw this stuff, this clip in particular, after I learned who Ross was, and that wasn't until he joined the split off from SOK I made, the Discord I made for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people warned me who Ross was, and then I saw this one, and he started fucking spurging out in this Discord that I don't have anymore, and I banned him.
Yeah. Now, God, I don't know if I want. I'll read this, but quote.
No, you don't have to read it.
Me reading a quote.
You don't have to read it. I think people can read it themselves.
Yeah. Well, I'll be showing it, then yeah, okay.
I just.
I see.
Yeah, that's something I don't really want to be clipped out of context.
Yeah, same here. But it's like, yeah, this is kind of the starting point of the whole thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And this was, I believe, a year before the stream.
Well, then you don't know. None of them have backed you up. None of them said, "Yeah, it's normal to do that."
Well,
they just fucking
well, if you're talking about people about nobody backing me up, Brandon, Ruby.
Yeah, Brandon, Ruby, do you look at naked children on the internet? You want to jump in?
No, it's not that. No, but whatever. You don't twist it.
Brandon,
Like, back me up with my pedophilic tendencies, guys.
Meh.
Yeah, okay, so Ross, that silence speaks volumes, wouldn't you say?
No,
it's because
it's just meh.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
I mean, there's not really much that I can fucking add in with the shit fest that's going on, so just continue.
Okay, well, there you go, Ross. They left you to hang out to dry.
Not really. I'm just saying, there's nothing.
Okay, well, not really then. Well,
Let him talk.
Some friends you have about Ross.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Yeah, your friends left you out to hang out to dry. They won't say it, Ross. They can dance around it, but they're not going to fucking say it.
Brandon, just say what you have to say to him. I'll just like get it over with.
I bet even they think you're weird, Ross, because you are.
No, they don't think I'm weird, and Ruby doesn't even think I'm weird at all, do you, Ruby? Like, I'm literally not.
Nobody told me Jazz didn't even fucking answer your question.
Because people are talking.
Yeah, fucking answer the goddamn.
Huh?
Nobody told me Jazz was in this call.
Oh my gosh. I mean, if he's around, he's welcome to join in, but.
No, I mean, in that Google Hangout, it does sound similar.
Yeah. I guess I can hear what you mean.
Jesus.
I guess I have feelings for them, quote unquote. That doesn't make it sound any better. No, it doesn't make it sound any better. Honestly, saying stuff like that is just like a one-way ticket to making nobody want to, like...
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
like, it's almost like the same bullshit like Elfin pulled. It's like... I don't know why. It's like these people feel like... Oh, I'll just be honest and everyone will be on my side. It might be a little wrong, but I'm just going to be honest and go, hey, it's just a misunderstanding that never works out. No. It's like, I don't get why people do shit like that.
No, there's just some things you don't say on the internet. Like there's intimate details about yourself you should just like avoid giving to people for free. Like a lot of this information that you end up hearing from people is just like you're giving that away for free. You're not like being tortured to give this out. Like nobody's paid you to do this. What the fuck are you doing?
Well,
so here's
it's like when people say shit like that, I have to respond with like, you couldn't waterboard information like that out of me.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of people make fun of him for this. I make fun of him every now and then because it kind of gets to the point of a little overboard. But it's like Nicholas Diorio is a good example of covering his fucking tracks as best as fucking possible, because there's some things and certain things that he just will not say, he will not do. He will not give people the opportunity, the chance to even clip, cut, and splice anything.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
For shit like this, I think he's learned enough. He's learned from. I mean, like he's good at not telling people intimate details about him. So I would say that's a. Even though I don't like him that much, it's a bonus. You know.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you gotta give the dude props. You know, he's been online. He knows the scene a little bit. He does good at what he does. Do I agree with his takes? No, not really. Does he get it right most times? Sometimes he does. But it's like there's just certain things you don't say and do, and there's just certain things you don't read or say.
Yeah, I would agree. I would 100% agree.
Way too many people are talking. All right, Ruby, just talk to Mr. Medical.
Everyone... Okay, Brandon, can you say something? You're better at words than I am.
Really?
Yes.
So now
yes,
she's shutting up.
Speak for yourself. Come on,
Huh?
Speak your words. Come on.
Oh my god.
Come on, Brandon.
All right, if Brandon's not going to talk, then Ruby. All right, everybody mute except for Medicare, me, and Ruby.
Why
Because
the girl?
Ruby, just say something to Medicare, all right? If you don't know who Medicare is,
He sounds like such a spurg trying to get at his girl
Was
to
he
talk
the
to
one
somebody
who
that he
was
likes.
bitch talking?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's been me the whole time. Just one simple question, I guess, Rudy or Ruby or whatever. Do you think it's normal to look at naked children on the internet?
I don't think most people do it, but I don't think Ross is a pedophile.
That's not what I asked. Do you think it's normal to look up naked pictures of children on the internet?
See, you're baiting here.
I'm asking you a straightforward question. Don't dance around it. Yes or no? Do you think it's normal to look up naked pictures of children on the internet? Simple. Yes or no?
I don't know what normal is.
So you don't want to answer?
Women don't deserve rights.
You won't let me give any nuance.
There's no nuance here. It's a simple,
There's
straightforward.
always nuance, dude.
Oh, okay. What circumstances would it be normal for a grown or an 18-year-old man to be looking up naked pictures of children on the internet and then tell people?
Okay,
he
this
needs
is
help?
what I think. I think Ross didn't think it was weird when he was doing it, and he saw it on YouTube, and he was like, "Oh, like I can't wait to have kids and have them play around like that and stuff like that." I really don't think he had any sexual urges towards the children. I mean, talking to
just
him.
look at him on a.
Talking
Just
to
look at
him
him
for quite-
in a playground playing or something, not in a bathtub. What the fuck?
Like, what? I mean, like, does it make a difference? I mean,
Yes.
Does it make a difference?
Those videos are up.
No,
Those videos are up on YouTube for people to watch. Do you find everyone who watches those weirdo pedophiles?
If they follow up the watching experience by saying, "I have feelings for children and I need help," yeah, I would say so, wouldn't you?
except I didn't say I had feelings for children. I said I don't.
Ross
have
isn't the best with words.
You have feelings for children.
That's a
He
lie.
can't use his big boy voice.
understatement of the
I
century.
didn't say that fucking having feelings for kids.
This is
What the
like a
fuck?
drop in the bucket for the amount of
Ross,
shit.
you know what? I could try to explain this to you, but you're just gonna be a fucking
All right.
motherfucker about it. But whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna be a motherfucker straight through, but you can still try.
Yes, it makes a
I'm letting you
difference.
talk. I'm not interrupting you. Go ahead.
Fine. He has problems with communicating, and when you have problems
I mean,
with
that's
communicating
definitely
with what
obvious.
Ross has, things could come out really wrong and really messed up sounding. And I believe that is what happened.
Here, I'm sorry to cut you off, Ruby. The thing is, this is the internet. Like, people don't care about
It
other
doesn't
people's
help
problems.
at all
Yes,
that she
they
has
really-
that like on the verge of tears talking voice.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, she does sound like she's about ready to bawl her eyes out.
That shit fucking drives me up a wall whenever I'm talking to somebody who they're just talking normally, but it sounds like they're about to just break down.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Especially when they're being this fucking annoying. Oh my god.
I'm tired, man. Fuck, I'm losing it. All right. Well, we'll go for another 15 minutes, but I am getting like I am burnt from today. So fucking burnt. Anyway, let's continue.
They really don't. They really don't care. So like they can like fucking. No. Let me talk. Is that simply, pretty much, is that they don't care about people's problems or disabilities or whatever. They don't really care. They single them out as lol cows or something like that because honestly, and then there are some people who have disabilities that don't get under the radar of lol cows or something like that. Ruby.
Yeah, call him a fucking freak one more time and you're banned, fucker.
So Ross, here's the problem with that: is your history on the internet is filled with extreme, toxic, and criminal behavior. Like you have sent death threats, you faked accounts in order to harm people. You have openly doxed at least a dozen people. You have sent a ton of shit.
How is creating fake accounts
break the law sometimes?
How is creating fake accounts against the law?
I didn't say that. That's criminal behavior. I understand that you don't understand what that means, but you do malicious shit on the internet on a regular, constant basis. This isn't like the first time you've done something ridiculous.
I want to address the one rumors about me is the whole PTSD thing.
Well, you know, I don't really care about that. That's like a drop in the bucket. You've got child.
Well, no. Paul, let him. I want to hear the explanation. I've heard that video where you claim to have PTSD. So you go ahead and give us your explanation.
I made a video about it.
Oh, we saw the PTSD video.
all right, here we go.
Wait, who just laughed?
Boone and Neil, but they're fucking idiots. Just ignore them. Let me see. Let me go to a tweet that I did. It said bullying, child abuse, loss of those that you care about. It's not just me lying about going to war. The fact that I would lie about having PTSD, and that's really the end of the tweet I did today.
Oh, that doesn't really give me. Did you claim that you went to war and had PTSD? Because that's what the video
No,
said.
he did not.
Exactly, I didn't.
No, he just said he had PTSD in the video.
Yeah, you guys inflated it to he went to war. PTSD is not just a war
No,
disease.
Brian
I have a
did.
friend with it.
Well,
I never.
yeah,
never
well, how do you have
Oh,
PTSD?
go back to the Edgelords on the Hunt video. Let's go back to that video.
Why don't you go watch my Edgelords on a Hunt video again? You definitely claimed you had PTSD. Everybody in the call had to tell you that you're not 18 years old and you're in a war.
I do have PTSD.
Oh.
You want to know what? You want to know what? You want to know what's funny about that is that I didn't say I went to war at all. I would never steal valor at all. Like what in the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm getting fucking shell shocked from this video.
Okay, Ross. So why do you have PTSD then, if it's not stolen valor?
Because it's through being bullied in real life and online. It's also child abuse that I had to go through over and
If
loss of
anyone
those I
laughs
care
at
about.
that, that is not
okay,
true.
Ross.
You get.
Holy shit, it's still going.
It's still going.
It's got another 17 minutes. We're not going to get through all of it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Every single minute that I'm sitting here, I feel like I'm falling asleep. We haven't
You're
gotten to the
losing
sport
more and
meltdowns.
more of your
Not
will
yet,
to
chat.
live.
No.
The more you have to listen to him.
Chat, can I be done? Can I? I'm like, I literally, I don't even think I can play Maple Story anymore. I'm so tired. We'll obviously continue this another day, but like, I'm fucking faded right now. Holy fuck. I missed my opportunity.
Look, all you have to know, chat, is that this story continues where I convinced him to try to kill himself with Febreze, okay?
As someone who has PTSD, being an EMT, he's lying and playing victim. I can't smell the nacho cheese Doritos without having an episode. I'm sorry to hear that. Nacho cheese Doritos are nice. Speaking of which, do you guys know? Fun fact before bed. I can't do that, Chad. I have work
The
tomorrow.
landlords have been tipped $20 by at Crundle Bunley 7734 Hassan.
I work in 8 hours.
No, 10 more hours.
I have work in 8 hours. I go sleep. Play the video where he spurgs out at the hotel. We'll play it next time. Listen, next time I have more React Slop. When it's time for another React Slop a night, we'll do it next time.
So I figured something out. I know who the guy is recording it. You don't have to showcase it, but yeah, that's the guy that's doing the
Dude literally uses his name.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, chat. I'm sorry. I wish I could go longer, but like, we'll do more later. We'll do more later. 7 hours, 1 hour nap is all you need. Yeah, but it takes me about 30 to 45 minutes to get to work, so.
Okay, 6 hours, then 2-hour nap.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Drink Monster. I hate energy drinks.
I'm drinking Red Bull right
Or
now.
by using Occo's code over at Advanced GG.
I'm sorry, chat. I'll can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow is Dog Wave. But I'll make it up. I'll make it up. Tomorrow, Dog Wave is gonna be fun tomorrow because I am gonna give a full spoiler review of Stranger Things 5 and how much I hate it.
It's gay.
Literally. So let me send you guys somebody, and then I'm going to try and go get cleaned up before I fall asleep. Excuse me. I'm gonna send you the Flash on YouTube. I'm gonna send you. I'll send you to Bonnie on Twitch. And hold on. I'll send you the leaflet on Kick. I'll send you a leaflet on Kick. All right, chat. I love you all. Please have a good night. I will be back for Dog Wave tomorrow. Temps channel only. Please have a good night. Good night. And to everybody that gifted a sub, you guys are crazy insane, and I love you all.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the support. I should do. No, I'm just kidding. I should be like,
Hit the goals.
we hit the goals for the evening chat. Very much
You guys
appreciated.
paid the Occo tax. You guys paid the Occo's
The
tax.
Queen tax.